Hot dogs and a cold chill. We go out just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance. Crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand. Living life like we planned. Let's step and go. We won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's step and go. We'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
Okay, sound check, mic check, 1, 2. There we go. Okay, that sounds a lot better. Okay, all of a sudden I couldn't hear anything right there. Not quite sure what was going on with that, but we are live, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on? Welcome, welcome, one and all, to today's live stream. We've got 2 games for you today. Questions in the chat already, wondering why is it with the old Magic logo? I promise I didn't do that necessarily on purpose. Of course, I could have probably made the change, but doesn't matter. It's the old school logo. Things are fine. Actually, I'm starting to wonder now. You guys got me tripping, wondering, is that going to affect the number of people who click on this live stream? What do you think, guys? Let's see. Yeah, I think he actually did, DJ Gene, but he's with Grandma today, so no need to worry about having to take care of a baby on the chest here today. A couple of things. First of all, what's up? Welcome to Football Nation. We've got 2 games today, but it is the warm-up to what is going to happen tomorrow. Tomorrow we will have not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 games. So priority number 1 for me is taking care of the vocals and trying to stay right in the mental here, because as much as I love basketball, 8 consecutive games back-to-back to back-to-back to back-to-back is really mentally taxing. So right now I'm going to try a few different paces throughout today's game. I might even do like a scheduled 60-second voice break, and I might even turn on the the shot clock for that here and do my 60 seconds, and then let that count down for whatever it is. Can I do that? Can I go all the way to 60? Maybe. Boom. Yeah, I can absolutely do a 60-second countdown. So, for that, we're probably going to be doing that, right? I'll hit the start button on this, and it should just – actually, that's interesting. The shot clock – well, I'll have to figure that out in my own time. That'll be something that we tinker with probably tomorrow or throughout this postseason, just depending on how things go. Let's turn the shot clock off. What's up, man? Mr. Mojo says, Dios mío. What's up, Mr. Mojo? I got Mikhail saying, who's going to win FN Sports? Let's talk about it, Mikhail. I'll tell you this right now, bro. Coming into this game, I was, a bit of a Magic fan. I like the Orlando Magic. Coming into this season, I should say. But coming into this game, I'm not really feeling it for Orlando, if I'm being honest. Now, this could be what's considered a trap game, because right now the Orlando Magic are actually underdogs at home. 3.5-point underdogs at home for Orlando. Now, I think that, I think that it's going to be – someone says nobody cares. I didn't even notice. Yeah, I think it's going to be a Hornet game today. However, we know that Orlando is going to have their backs against the wall. We heard all this talk about Paolo Banchero and being like the face of the franchise. Then Desmond Bane is the only one who shows up to actually play in that game. And despite the fact that Desmond Bane put up 34 points in that game against the Miami Heat, the Orlando Magic still lost. Interestingly enough, for the Charlotte Hornets, they played their last game on the road against Miami. Right? No, they played their last game at home, actually, and got the win there, but now they're going to be on the road. Here's an interesting fact, though, ladies and gentlemen. The Charlotte Hornets have actually beat the Orlando Magic 3 out of 4 times that they have met this season. That is not good news for Orlando. Shout-outs to Bertrand. How you doing? El Wadi's in the house. We got Robert saying hello, Darian saying also Mario Charlotte is using its trap card, ? I don't know, face down in defense mode, it could be. Tommy Braskett saying also, just hope we don't have any overtime games that will interfere with these games, says Tommy. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. Looks like New York City Kingpin is back for more. What's up, man? How you doing, New York City? Welcome into the chat. DJ Gene is in the chat, still doing the Dollar Shave ad. Not right now. We're definitely not doing that at the moment. Let's see. Tori Branson says, is there going to be hating on LaMelo Ball? I think we're talking about LaMelo, and I think I know what you're referring to. I personally won't be hating on LaMelo Ball all night, although, let's be real, guys, that was a pretty dirty move that he did to Bam Adebayo. And apparently Bam Adebayo was interviewed yesterday, and they were like, hey, what's up? How are you feeling after that? He's like, well, I still haven't heard from LaMelo yet, so I don't know. Anyways, he was fined like $35K, but on the contract that he's got, it doesn't really make a difference. I'm rambling here. I've got the TV just showed me, we got about 15 minutes until tip-off, guys, so why don't we start talking about some of the analytics heading into this game? Here is the head-to-head comparison for both sides. Now, this is just the offense, and it doesn't look like okay, here's really what I want to say right now. It's so close between these two teams, we could definitely get another overtime game. 116 to 115 and a half. You could round that up to 116 there as well. Both teams averaging about 116 points per game offensively. The Charlotte Hornets, 46% from the floor. Orlando Magic, also 46% from the floor. We look at the three-point shooting right now, and as good of a three-point shooting team as the Charlotte Hornets are, they were terrible. They were so bad against the Miami Heat. Concaniple literally got benched in that game, straight up benched. Concaniple could not buy a bucket from downtown, and LaMelo Ball missed so many shots. I think he went like 2 for 12 or something stupid. He actually won the game for the Hornets in the last matchup against Miami, but this other Florida team, Orlando, is better than Miami this season. How much better? Well, they're still fighting for a spot in the postseason. Now, I do believe that the Orlando Magic have what it takes to win this game, but I don't think they're going to. I think it's going to come down to coaching. I know Mosley's coaching for his job right now. It's kind of a mess. I got, looks like something popped off in my headphones here. What's going on, Victoria? Victoria with a $5 super chat getting things open for us here today. How are you, Victoria? Welcome to today's show. She says, it's effing Friday. Hey, you know what? It is Friday. Feels good to be here today. I totally forgot that it was Friday. This is the start of my work week. It's actually the start of my work month. Guys, I straight up probably won't have a day off for the next, 5, maybe 6 weeks. It'll be great. It's going to be great. Mr. Mojo says, this game could be chippy. I do believe this game could be chippy. I'm not a fan of the LaMelo style, but respect the game, says Makai. What up, Makai? Benny in the chat. Benny and the Jets. Orlando took Cleveland to 7 last year. Orlando did take the Cleveland Cavaliers to 7 games last year. That should not have happened on the Cleveland side. I don't think it should have happened on the Orlando side. I'm not saying that the Orlando Magic are a bad team, but they have been struggling. And what it feels like right now, let's bring up the fast break points. They have been struggling at the back half of the season. For the start of the season, they were pretty good, but they started dropping games. They were in that playoff race, and they started slowly trickling down into that play-in spot. If we want to take a quick glance at it right now, we can and probably should. Here are the NBA standings as it looks right now. The LA Clippers were officially eliminated by the Golden State Warriors. The Miami Heat officially eliminated by the Charlotte Hornets. Orlando Magic still on the outside looking in. There is one spot left in the East for this number 8. Number 9 and 10 both go home. So winner gets in, loser goes home for this matchup between Orlando and Charlotte. Same thing tonight. Our nightcap today will be the Phoenix Suns and the Golden State Warriors. That game should be rocking and rolling. Should be a pretty darn good game. Let's see. Sam saying, hearing Mario call a game makes me look forward to September even more. Sam, I'm fired up for it. Thank you for checking in. Welcome back, Mr. Pike. Cheers to you. We got Freimeister Bond saying, ever since Big Baller Brand, sorry, I ain't a fan. Says Freimeister Bond. How you doing, Freimeister? Looks like Robert got a little bit of buffering on his side. Let's go Hornets, says Sam Pike. Michael Larnino, welcome back, saying, I'm going home. Visiting on Monday morning, Michael Larnino. Warriors come out and play. DJ Gene asking, any trivia tips for today? Well, there are a few things that we can talk about if you want to know. If you did not know, there's a geographical question in the trivia quiz. Let me look through this right now. Geographical question in the trivia quiz. Some basic layups up here. Talking about Concanipple and LaMelo together here. Yeah, some old school records right now. Maybe some high records for both of these teams. Maybe some establishing years. You know, just some of the things right there. I don't expect you guys to know all of these things. We're literally just having some fun during the trivia. Steve says Google it. That's right. Football Nation, who do you like in the Los Angeles versus Houston series? So Lakers, Rockets, here's the thing, man. If Kevin Durant shows up, I think that the Lakers will lose in 5. Without Luka Doncic and without Austin Reeves, it's going to be darn near impossible for the Lakers to advance. Does that mean that they will not? No. There's a possibility that Luka could also come back. He might miss the first couple of games of this series, but we'll see if Luka's up for the challenge here going up against the Rockets. In that particular series, to answer this question down here, I do like Houston to advance. And up here with the Thunder and the Golden State Warriors and or the Phoenix Suns, if it's the Warriors, I think that's going to be a better matchup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Either way, I do expect this to be Rockets and Thunder. I expect this one to be Spurs and Nuggets. Over here in the East, I'm a little on the fence for tonight's game, guys, for today's game that we're about to watch right now between the Hornets and the Magic. But I think it'll end up being the Hornets right now. The Hornets are on the rise. The Magic feel like there's little pressure baked into that, right? Expectations and pressure and all that stuff. It's never good for a team. Let's see if they can rise to the occasion. We'll know soon enough. Cavaliers, Raptors, interestingly enough, I'm not very interested in this series. I do believe the Cavaliers will win that series as well. I like more this Knicks-Hawks matchup right now, but I do think the Knicks are the better team, and I do think the Celtics are going to advance as well. So I think the next round of the postseason will be Pistons, Cavs, Knicks, Celtics, you know, the usual suspects out of the East. Then same thing in the West, except the Rockets will advance over the Lakers. Nuggets should advance over the Timberwolves. And my San Antonio Spurs, go, baby. Anyways, super excited about San Antonio. Y'all want to see the most adorable thing? Hang on. Sorry about that. All right, check this out. Check out what my wife got for Sammy for his first birthday. Be right back. Hang tight. Okay, so my son just turned 1, and apparently at Build-A-Bear you can get a bear for $1 if your kid turns 1, $2 if they turn 2, et cetera, et cetera. So Sammy got a Build-A-Bear, but Christina customized its outfit, and it's a little San Antonio Spurs bear. Let's go, bro. He's even got a little basketball. This is my little mascot that I'm going to keep in the corner And Sammy's got a new jersey now too, so super excited for the Spurs game on Sunday. It'll be our end of the first round of games here too. All right, guys, we're dangerously close here to tip-off. I have been, honestly, kind of just rambling here, so let's get locked into this game. I can't help myself, guys. Y'all are in the chat. I love seeing y'all in the chat. Why don't we take a look at the defensive comparison between these two sides? Okay, Charlotte Hornets are allowing 111.5. The Orlando Magic allowing 115 per game. Bad defense for the Orlando Magic. We look at defensive rebounds per game. Charlotte Hornets crash the boards more. Blocks per game, advantage Orlando only just. Steals per game, pretty big advantage for Orlando. However, in the last game for Orlando, Paolo Banchero gave up the basketball 6 times by himself. So if the Charlotte Hornets put pressure on Banchero, I don't know what kind of head space he's in heading into today's game, but I think the Charlotte Hornets can force more than 7 steals in this game. Turnovers forced per game for both sides, big advantage to the Orlando Magic with almost 15 turnovers per game. Meanwhile, Charlotte averaging just under 13. And then fouls committed per game, the Charlotte Hornets play some better defense when it comes to cleaner defense, not allowing players to go to the free throw line as often. This is the form of the two teams heading into today's game, guys. The Hornets got a big win over the Timberwolves on April 5th. Then we look a little forward here to the Celtics and the Pistons. 2 dropped games right now, which, by the way, if the Hornets win this game, they would be matched up against the Pistons. And this is a Pistons team that was without Cade Cunningham. So that spells trouble for the Charlotte Hornets here. Against the New York Knicks, they managed to get a win as the last game of the season. And in the play-in tournament, in overtime, yes, in overtime, and we covered that game on this channel, Miami Heat versus the Hornets. They got a win 127-126 over Miami. Hornets looking to keep this going, keep the win streak alive. Meanwhile, on the other side, the Orlando Magic did great towards the couple last games here. Minnesota Timberwolves, Detroit, Chicago, they won all 3 of those games. Looks like I had a little graphical glitch right there, not important. But they lost to Boston. And if they had won yesterday, or if they had won the other day when they were playing the 76ers, they would have matched up against Boston. Anyways, they not only lost to Boston, they also lost to the 76ers in that last game in the play-in tournament. Because the Orlando Magic were a high enough seed, a 7-8 spot, they are given another chance, and that's why we are here today. Orlando facing off for the last time, possibly, definitely prior to the postseason. Okay, guys, here are your starters for both sides. Taking a look at the center. Center number 14 for the Hornets, it's Moussa Diabate. Power forward, 0. That's Miles Bridges. Small forward, number 24, Brandon Miller. Shooting guard, number 7, Con Knipple. And, of course, point guard, number 1, LaMelo Ball. Head coach Charles Lee here at Buzz City. Technically, this game is in Orlando, so Magic City. But this starting lineup is pretty solid, guys. If y'all don't know a whole lot about these two sides right now, I'll tell you that for the regular season right now, Charlotte's Brandon Miller is averaging the most points per game. It's not LaMelo, it's not Knipple, it's Brandon Miller, averaging 20.2 points per game. Moussa Diabate leads this team in rebounds, averaging 8.7 rebounds per game, 5 defensive rebounds, 3.7 offensive rebounds per game. And LaMelo Ball does average 7.1 assists, making him the assist leader for this team. By the way, Con Knipple and LaMelo Ball so close when it comes to three-point shots this season. It's literally a separation of just 1 3-point. That's like 272 versus 273 3-point shots made this season, which is kind of crazy that they're that close together. They've been, again, rebranded as the new Splash Brothers. But after what I saw from Steph Curry in the last game, I don't think there will ever be a different label for the Splash Brothers. It will always be Klay Thompson and Steph Curry. Never LaMelo and Con Knipple, especially after the last performance we saw versus Miami. Coming in off the bench for these Hornets guys, you'll have Ryan Kalkbrenner, Grant Williams, Sion James, Josh Green, and Kobe White. You might see a little bit of the guys down here, but probably not today. Not in a win-or-get-in game. Your starters for Orlando, and again, this is the old Orlando Magic's logo, not the new one, but Wendell Carter Jr. at center, Paolo Banchero at power forward, Franz Wagner at small forward, Desmond Bain at shooting guard, and Jalen Suggs at point guard. And Jamal Mosley is coaching for his career right now, coaching for his job. And I think even if the Orlando Magic win this game, there is so much talk around Mosley and about the fact that he has already lost this locker room. They're saying, he's going to be out even if they win this game and go up against the Pistons. It's just delaying the inevitable, unless, of course, they string together a few wins and end up advancing into a deeper round in the postseason. But I don't think that's going to be Jamal Mosley's doing. It would be up to the 5 guys on the court. Now, leading this team, Paolo Banchero, 22.2 points per game. He's shooting the basketball at almost 46% and shooting free throws at 77.5% efficiency. Also, he does lead this team in rebounds, averaging 8.4 rebounds per game. What does that say about Wendell Carter Jr.? That's for you to decide. And Jalen Suggs going to be your point guard. He does have the most assists on the team, averaging 5.5 assists per game. But most of those numbers, 2 out of those 3 numbers, are lower than the leaders on the Charlotte side. Taking a look at the bench players, Goga Bitadze going to come off the bench. You got Tristan DeSilva, Jamal Cain, Anthony Black, and Javon Carter. Of course, the list is long for deep bench and other injuries. We probably won't be going down this list too much. I think even if they're in a trash time situation, garbage time situation, we probably won't be unloading the bench here today. Head-to-head comparisons for both sides, just real quick, guys. Point guard situation, LaMelo versus Suggs. LaMelo averaging 20 points per game, 7 assists per game, almost 5 rebounds per game, all of those head and shoulders above Jalen Suggs. We look at field goal percentage, though. Advantage for Suggs, steals per game, blocks per game. The defensive side, Orlando getting after it at the point guard spot. LaMelo, overall shooting the basketball at 36%. Jalen Suggs, at 33.6% from three-point land. Okay, Robert Apache's in the chat saying, I'm not a fan of either team, but I like Charlotte's young roster. First of all, what's up, Robert? Salute. We're drinking hot tea in case you're wondering right now. Shout out to Bag Fam who's in the chat right now. Felicia is in the chat. Old School is in the chat. I also see Jeremy. What's up, guys? Welcome. Welcome back, man. New names coming back again for more. Cheers to you guys. Swaggy McNolegs, I see you, bro. Felicia. Hello. Squid saying I shared on Twitter, bro. Let's go, Squid 10 Toes. I see you, bro. Terminal back again. Great to have y'all in the chat, man. Boomer Sooner, welcome back, bro. LaMelo will risk it for the biscuit. He tried to shoot them out the game, but came through at the end. That was a sketchy start, bro. I will say that. Okay, let's wrap this up really quick, guys. They're about to get tip-off here, so this is the point guard situation. I'll take LaMelo. Desmond Bain versus Con Knipple. Nothing against Con Knipple, but after what I saw from Desmond Bain in that last game, putting up 34 points by himself, man, basically seemed like the superhero of the team and the main point scorer of this team. You can take Desmond Bain right there. I love Desmond Bain, by the way. Shooting the basketball so well from three-point land, too. Franz Wagner versus Brandon Miller. This is close, man, but after the meltdown that I saw from Wagner in the last one, I actually would take Brandon Miller in this game personally. This matchup seems like a Miller matchup all day, and we are lining up for tip-off right here. I've got Banchero and Bridges. Again, advantage to Banchero, and our final head-to-head will bring this up later throughout the game. Diabate and Wendell Carter Jr., guys. Defensively, they're both pretty darn even here. But as far as offensive, quote, prowess, Wendell Carter Jr. might be a more reliable source to generate offensive points. All right, so tip-off is about to get started. I see it on my camera. We are lined up here. It is Carter Jr. and Diabate getting ready to tip off right now. There's the tip-off, and it's won by the Orlando Magic. So the Magic win the opening tip-off. We start the clock. Here comes Orlando. So the Magic with the basketball, it's Paolo Banchero. Banchero looks to the left-hand side. He unloads this one to Suggs. Suggs for three. A whistle comes in, stops the clock with 11:46. Looks like the first things first, we're going to get a quick turnover, and it's now Charlotte's basketball. So Charlotte ball after the opening turnover of the game. Possession now with the Hornets. Here's a pass to Knippel. Knippel at the three-point line. It's now Diabate. Diabate goes to the right-hand side, looks to ball, and LaMelo backs things up right now. He steps up. He steps back. He shoots from the high post. It's no good. Diabate fights for the rebound. Can't get it. The official blows the whistle again and says that ball stays here. So it looks like this time it's going to be a foul. Let's take a quick look and see who picked up that first foul as well. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Football Nation. I am your host. My name is Mario. This game is just now getting started. We're going to zoom in on some of these stats right here. This looks a little different than what we normally have, so we'll bring this down. Looks like another whistle just came in. Please stand by. All right, we'll scroll this down. There we go. These are your point leaders for the day. Looks like it's an illegal screen right there. This will actually be a turnover. So, couple fouls right now. Bridges picks up a foul. Wagner picks up a foul. It's now with the Orlando Magic. Magic now back on the attack. Here's a shot from Banchero inside the paint, and the first points of the game will be scored by Paolo Banchero. So the score is now 2-0. Orlando up by 2. Franz Wagner on defense here covering. And here's a shot coming in. That's going to be, ooh, that shot is off the front of the rim. No good here. Ladies and gentlemen, on the court right now. Stand by one more time. Want to make sure this is nice and clean. There we go. Okay, so the score is 2-0. I've got 10 minutes and 48 seconds on the clock. We're about to inbound the basketball from the baseline here. There's the inbound pass and a quick jam down here by Miles Bridges to get the first points of the game as well, this time for the Charlotte Hornets. Charlotte on defense, Orlando with the basketball. Wagner drives, he doesn't like it, kicks it to Bane. Bane for three. Bane, no sir, it's no good. This will be rebounded by Brandon Miller, I believe. Actually, it's Diabate who gets the board. Miller brings it up. He passes this to Knippel. Knippel high off the glass. It's no good. Rebounded by Bane. So Bane with the ball here, crossing midcourt, drives, splits the defense, goes up. It's going to be, looks like they're going to call this a goaltend right now. So they're calling this a goaltend, and they're going to count this for Desmond Bane. Bane went up, and Diabate swatted it. I don't think that's a goaltend. I think he actually got a piece of that. Okay, so interesting call here by the officials. Let's keep going, folks. 10 minutes and 5 seconds left to play in the first. Here is Charlotte. Going to pull up and shoot. Brandon Miller drains the three-point shot from the straightaway. A straightaway tray knocked down for Charlotte. Here's Desmond Bane. Bane to Banchero. Banchero's now at the straightaway. He tries to get past his player, and he does. A double clutch shot at the rim is going to give Orlando 2 more points. Banchero scores, and Banchero's now up to 4. 4 points for Banchero. It's with the Hornets now. Hornets on offense. Here's Miles Bridges. Has to clear this out as he's got jammed up under the rim. Miller looks inside, finds Diabate. Diabate rejected right there by Banchero, who's now got a block on the day. Here is Jalen Suggs of the Magic. Magic up by 1. He shoots from the free throw line. Call it up by 3. 8-5, Orlando. By the way, an assist right there for Banchero. Here is LaMelo. LaMelo to Bridges. Bridges for 3. Bridges off the heel there, and it's rebounded this time. Looks like Wagner. So Wagner pushes it to Suggs. Suggs on the attack, back to Wagner. Wagner tries to find the angle, shoots this off the glass. Another shot will go. It's 10-5, and a timeout will be called. 8:55 here left to go. Timeout by the Hornets as they start to slip here early in this game. Orlando at home, the crowd hyping them up, and the Magic are up by 5. Shout out to everyone in the chat. What's going on, Maroon Commando? DJ Gene, Freimeister Bond. Looks like Snow Bunny's in the chat. Steve saying, do not adjust your set. It looks good right now. Appreciate that. Let's see. Freimeister saying Wagner needs to set up. He had 2 points or something in the first half of last game. Magic got to control the paint if the Hornets can shoot. Looks like Ryan is in the chat. What's up, Ryan? I see you out there. Ryan Z. Nathaniel saying ref's going to be hard on the Hornets tonight. They need to outlast bad calls. We'll see how the calls go here today. BM saying, checking in right now, saying, got to say the Hornets for this one, but I'm going to bet the under in the last 5 minutes. Mr. 80s Mike, what's up, brother? How you doing? Fist bumps to you. Snow Bunny saying hello. Gulag 00 saying hello. Darian's in the chat. Frank Norman, I see you saying it's going to be a good, or John needs a good game. He was a no-show last night, but built a brick house, says Frank Norman. 49ers, welcome back, saying waiting for my Golden State Warriors. Felicia saying, bro, what? Oh, no, we suck again, says Sam. Crash Kid in the chat, will you be covering the Golden State versus Phoenix game tonight? I will be covering the Golden State versus Phoenix game tonight. We are all locked and loaded for that game here as well. So if you want to catch that game, that'll be the next game up, Golden State and Phoenix. 2 games here today, guys. 4 games tomorrow. Let's actually talk about that during this commercial break. I see y'all in the chat. What up, Ken? Welcome in. I got, who else in the chat? AJ Hopkins saying 10-4 on Underdog. 10-4 on Underdog, AJ Hopkins. I see you, brother. Okay. Taking a look at the actual, let's go to the bracket right now. 4 games tomorrow, guys. It's going to be the Cavaliers and Raptors, the Knicks and the Hawks, the Lakers at Rockets, and the Nuggets and Timberwolves going at it. Actually, I think it's going to be Rockets at Lakers. Should be Rockets at Lakers. Should be Raptors at Cavaliers. Should be Hawks at Knicks. Should be Timberwolves at Nuggets for the first 2 games here. Those are going to be the 4 games that we cover tomorrow. You heard that right. I am doing 4 basketball games tomorrow. How am I going to hold up? Well, I guess we're going to find out. Shout out to D. Wiggle saying, keep doing the Lord's work, good brother. I got you, D. Wiggle. I'm here for it, man. Dark Knight saying, I haven't been back here since the NFL wild card round. Oh, bro. Dark Knight, welcome back. Welcome back. So Dark Knight with us. Vivian checking into the chat saying, hey, Mario, I'm rooting for the Magics. What about you, sir? What about you, sir? Love your work and energy. Much power. Thank you, Vivian. You might notice a little dip in my energy a little bit today, probably a little bit tomorrow. It's going to be a marathon, not a sprint, because we got 4 games tomorrow and 4 more games on Sunday. Luckily for me, they saved the best for last. My San Antonio Spurs are going to be the last one of the weekend here. Who am I going for? May the best team win, guys. Shout out to Ken, who's in the chat. Shout out to Aaron with a super chat right now. Looks like Aaron dropping a super chat. Aaron Stinson. Thank you, Aaron. And hello. High five. Bah, appreciate that. All right, guys, we start the clock. We're back from our commercial break. The timeout is over. Hornets have now regrouped. It's going to be a foul before the three-point shot that was actually knocked down right here. Brandon Miller hit a three-point shot, but he fouled on a push-off there against Wagner before he got the ball. The officials blew the whistle. It's going to be a turnover. It's now Orlando basketball. Here's Jalen Suggs with the ball. I got to turn on my fan. Suggs with the basketball. He goes to Wagner. Wagner's in the paint. Banchero gets it. Banchero shoots, and it's no good. Knipple fights for the board. It ends up being rebounded by Miller. So Miller with the basketball goes to Kahn, and Kahn shoots the three. Not good there either. Kahn Knipple was ice cold in the last game and not off to a good start in this one. Wendell Carter Jr. with the basketball. He goes to the left side. He finds Franz Wagner. Quick release on the shot. He misses, but the putback is there, and that's going to be extra opportunities. A good shot goes for Wendell Carter Jr. Miller to the right-hand side. They're down by 7. The Hornets lose possession with 8:01 left to go. Great pressure by Wendell Carter Jr., and Orlando gets the basketball back again. The score is 12-5. The score is now 12-5. Score is now 12-5 with 8 minutes here left to go. Suggs to the right-hand side. Suggs clears it. Banchero pump fakes at the three-point line. Banchero hands this off to Wendell Carter Jr., and Jr. gets another jam under the rim. It's now a 9-point game. The Charlotte Hornets, a foul coming in, and it looks like Desmond Bane is going to quickly object right here. 7:44 left to go, ladies and gentlemen. 7:44 here left to go. All right. Looks like a couple of changes being made here on the Charlotte side of things. Checking onto the court right now, we got Sion James checking in. Knipple checking out. He didn't play a lot of the last game right now. Also, Ryan Kalkbrenner has checked back in. Here's a pass to James, and James will bounce this over. Here's the drive. Looks like this shot. Nice layup right there by Miles Bridges. 7-point game now as that shot goes. The score is 7-14. Orlando doubling up the Hornets right now. Here's a shot from Desmond Bane that's going to be short off the front of the rim. Rebound for the Charlotte Hornets. Here's a shot from LaMelo. LaMelo lets it fly. Doesn't even set his feet, man. The dude is straight up just chucking it up in the air. That was not a good-looking shot, and it's now with Orlando. Banchero posted up right here. Banchero slowed down by Bridges. He clears this out to Suggs. He puts up a screen for Suggs. Suggs uses it, shoots the three. It's no good. Rebounded by Miller. Miller through ball to ball. Nice pass to the corner here. Miller lines up a triple. Miller, all good. Yes, sir. Miller knocks down the three. It's now 10-14. Suggs. Carter Jr. Carter Jr. slowing things down here. He'll pass this to Banchero. And Banchero lines up the triple himself. Lets this one fly, and that's no good. Rebounded by LaMelo. So here comes Melo Yellow. Between the legs at the straightaway, makes the move, floats it up over Wendell Carter Jr. Bad shot right there. He fights to get his own rebound. He slips this one backwards. It's a fast break here for Orlando. Step back. That's going to be a long two, and the shot is going to be made, but it is a long two nevertheless. That is going to be, looks like this shot was knocked down by Suggs. So Jalen Suggs gets a bucket here. He's now up to 5 after that shot. They're calling it 4. Of course, that was a 2-point shot. So he's now up to 4 after that shot. Basketball with the Hornets. LaMelo shoots the triple again. It's off the front of the rim. An awkward quick release. Here is Bane. Bane to the left. It's Banchero. Banchero clears it one more time. Wendell Carter Jr. for 3. Nothing but net as it swishes the way down. Orlando looking like they are in full control of this game, ladies and gentlemen. Here's going to be a screenplay. Looks like LaMelo has to pass this one away. Sidestep, 3 ball flies from Miller. No good. Rebounded again by Banchero. Another brick here for the Charlotte Hornets. Nobody attacking the paint. All the shots coming from downtown. Here is Banchero who clears it to Wendell Carter Jr. Bang! Wendell Carter Jr. It's a 22-10 game. I smell a blowout here if Charlotte can't figure it out soon. I'm going to throw up in my mouth if LaMelo shoots another 3. So a foul coming in. Suggs going to reach in and foul LaMelo. The official blows the whistle a few times right now. Cuban checking in right now. What's going on, Cuban? How are you? Cuban's in the chat. Marty Davis saying, I just subscribed to your channel. What up, Marty? How you doing, big dog? Welcome to the chat, bro. Nathaniel's with us right now. You heard Victoria. She's rooting for Orlando all day today. All right, y'all. We've got Orlando versus Charlotte. Right now, Orlando is up by 12. Charlotte with possession. 4 minutes and 52 seconds left to go in the first quarter. 4 minutes and 52 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Looks like Playlist Pro saying barf, that is. Doing good, says Cuban. Thank you, Cuban. Still waiting for our inbound pass, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like to inbound this one for the Charlotte Hornets, it's going to be Grant Williams on the court right now for the Hornets. You got Miller, James, Kalkbrenner, Williams, and White right now. So a bit of a bench move right here. It's actually all bench players except for Miller. Miller's the only starter on the court. He has the basketball. He's in trouble. He's in the paint. He's being swarmed. The whistle comes in for a travel, and I think it's the right call. A lot of pressure in the paint right there, having to move the arms. The official said, too much with your feet there, young man. And so Brandon Miller commits the turnover. Okay, Orlando with the basketball. Suggs to Banchero. Banchero one more. It's Anthony Black. Black gives this to Banchero. Banchero tries to fight his way in. Fancy footwork there. Fadeaway jump shot inside the paint will go. 4:20 left to play in the first. Orlando now up by 14. It is a 10-0 run in the last 1 minute and 50 seconds here for the Orlando Magic. 10-0 run. It's a big one right there. Basketball with the Hornets. Here goes Kobe White. Kobe White passes this over. One more to Brandon Miller, who pump fakes the triple. Suggs gets his hands in the passing lanes. It's stolen by Orlando. This goes out of bounds, and I think it's going to be a shot clock violation on the Hornets. Change of possession. It's Orlando Magic basketball, and Orlando pushing their way through. On the court for the Magic, you got Banchero, Suggs, Black, Betanze, and De Silva on the court right now. You can see your guys on the court here. Take your time, Buzz City, says Antoine. What up, Antoine Williams? Abraham, appreciate you, man. Or Abram, sweet. Fist bumps to you, Abram. Welcome in. GT8 saying hello. Kevman saying let's go Magic. I see you, man. Here's a three-point shot from downtown. Banchero! Wow, Banchero. Looks like it's going to force another timeout. The three ball, a total lack of defense here. It's a 17-point game so far. Definitely feels like a blowout. So, 17 points in this game. Between the two, Orlando up 27-10 with 3:43 left to go in the first. I got Steppen Sprout saying, yo, I'm back. What up, Steppen Sprout? Freimeister saying almost 100 likes. Please hit the like so Mario doesn't hold his breath waiting for them and possibly pass out. Please just hit it for thank you, Freimeister. Thank you so much. Hey, you heard the man. We're working hard here for you guys. If you go check out some of the other channels that are out there and see what's going on, as far as the way that they call their games, the way that they present their games, I'm sure that you'll probably see a lot of parallels between what I do and what other channels out there do. But if you are on the YouTube landscape actively looking for content like this and you like my style of play calling, help a brother out, man. Before halftime, I would love to get to 117.7. We need 57 more subscribers to get to our goal for the first half. Our actual goal for this game is to get to 117.8, and I would love, love, love to get to 118 by the end of today. If we can get to 118 after both of those games, that's a total of 300-something subscribers. It's ambitious, maybe even possibly overly ambitious, I know, but you got to set the bar high. So we'll be fighting for that here today, looking to pick up 55 new subscribers to whoever just subscribed. Thank you very much. Folks, again, a quick glance at how the Hornets have come into this one. In the last 5 games, they have won 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5 ain't half bad, but when you drop games to the two teams that you were likely going to go up against, if you made it into, they had a chance to either face the Celtics or the Pistons. They won this game against, actually, no, they were the bottom seed. So they only had a chance to play the Pistons, not the Celtics. Apologies there. They never had a chance to face the Celtics, but if they couldn't beat the Celtics, who's the number 2 seed, and they couldn't beat the number 1 seed, even if they win this game today, chances are they're not going to beat the Pistons here. We are in the middle of a timeout, ladies and gentlemen. In case you are curious, here is the breakdown one more time for the NBA brackets. The timeout has been called because we are facing a 13-0 run. That's bad. The Charlotte Hornets trail right now by 17. They have not scored a point in 2.5 minutes. They've allowed Orlando to score 13 unanswered in the last 2.5 minutes. And it's time to correct course here before this game gets too far out of the way. There is Stuff, the mascot here for the Orlando Magic. And we've cut back from our commercial break. Thank you, Elizabeth Green, who just subscribed. I see you out there, Elizabeth. Wemby Glazer, what up, brother? Saying Magic going crazy, but the Hornets just coming back. Watch this. Yo, go Wemby. Go Spurs, go. Love my San Antonio Spurs. I got Step and Sprout still with us saying, so tell me when it happens. Darian saying, Mario, the NHL playoffs start here soon too. And Dallas is in it, says Darian. That's good to know. Tori, appreciate you very much, Tori. Folks, let's get the clock started once again. Here's the inbound pass. And after the timeout that was taken by the Charlotte Hornets, they now have 5 remaining here. Basketball is in the hands of Charlotte. Shot clock is down inside of 10. This one is almost stripped away from Grant Williams. He'll pass this backwards. Here's the drive. It looks like there's going to be a blocked shot right there. My goodness, Kobe White got rejected. 3:20 left to go with 0.8 on the shot clock. Looks like Bitadze gets the block right there. Let's watch it one more time. Was that a clean block? Yeah, that was a clean block on the way up. They added a little bit more to the shot clock. 1.1, wide open shot. You got to take it. And he will miss that shot. Over the back foul right now. Looks like this one's going to be... Who draws the foul? Looks like James will draw the foul here. The foul will be committed and given to De Silva. So De Silva will pick up his first foul of the day. The basketball stays here on this side of the court. It is Charlotte basketball. 14 seconds on the shot clock. There's the inbound pass for Charlotte. Moussa Diabate with it. Well beyond his range. Goes backwards to Kobe White. Shot clock now down to 8. White makes his move. White at the rim will shoot this and be off the mark right there. He does get an unfriendly bump from the Orlando Magic, but the officials didn't blow the whistle. Backwards handoff to Jalen Suggs. Orlando Magic on the drive. Banchero losing the basketball but recovers. Shot clock down to 8. Orlando still with it. Here's a lineup and a shot from Anthony Black. It's no good. Rebound Diabate. So at least the Hornets don't give up another bucket here. They're still down by 17. The score is still 27-10. Here's the move. White bounces this inside. Wide open from downtown. James will shoot, and it's good. Yes, sir. James knocks it down. It's 13-27. Still a 14-point game. Jalen Suggs with the basketball. Suggs is at the Magic logo right now. Looks to the left. Goes to Bitadze. Hands off to Banchero. Banchero tries to Euro in the paint. He is fouled and gets the shot to go in the process. So the bucket is good. Count it and 1. We go to the free throw line for one more. What's going on, Imperfect Bob? How are you? Why isn't LaMelo in? Asking Terminal. Looks like Shalesh back for this, saying Magic got this right now. Khan has been super off. Yeah, Khan has been super off for sure. Spurs going to win it all. I'm with you on that one, David. Go Spurs, go. Smiles says, and 1. Banchero does knock it down. It's 30-13. We're back to a 17-point game. So a 17-point game. Here are the Hornets looking for a way in. It's Kobe White. Bounces this one to Grant Williams. Williams looks to the left and goes to Moussa Diabate. Diabate. Knipple is inside the paint, but looks like there's going to be, another offensive foul. Bad rotation and bad off-ball movement right now by the Charlotte Hornets. The Hornets can't get a man open. Orlando running right into poorly placed screens. That's the 6th turnover of the day for the Charlotte Hornets. Just 1 turnover today for Orlando. Hello, Lucinda. Love or hate boxing in the chat right now as well. Sam Galvan in the chat. Folks, the clock has stopped with 1:57. And it looks like it's going to be a foul right now. They're going to call this on James. Personal foul on Sion James. So Sion James gets the foul. Banchero is balling, says Old School. He's got 12 points, but they're killing him right now. It's pretty bad. Kind of an embarrassing game for Charlotte, especially since they were 3.5-point favorites here Here's De Silva. De Silva will shoot. De Silva will score. It's now 32-13. And a 19-point game right now, 20 points, in the paint. So 20 of the 32 points have been from close range for Orlando. Here are the Charlotte Hornets with the basketball. There's going to be a foul here at the three-point line. Looks like White is going to get a chest bump right now, unexpected. And so this is going to stop the clock with 1:35. It's going to be a foul on De Silva again. So De Silva will pick up, what is this, his second foul of the day? Bring this up just a hair here, too. Okay, that looks about right. First free throw is good. So we're at the free throw line right now. Looks like the Charlotte Hornets are in the bonus after this one, guys. So we're at the stripe shooting 2 shots. The first free throw is good. The man shooting free throws is Kobe White. At least Charlotte is able to score. That's their first points in their last 2 timeouts. Both free throws are good. Charlotte now up to 15. 1:35 left to play in the first. It's been all Orlando all day. They've scored 32 points in this first quarter. There's Batadze, goes backwards to Franz Wagner. Wagner will kick this over, and this shot will go right here. It's Jamal Cain who gets it to fall. So Cain gets a shot to go. Kobe White to Knipple. Knipple draws contact, definitely gets the shot up, definitely draws the foul, and goes to the free throw line for 2 shots. The man who committed this foul right here is going to be the same one who scored on the other end. Jamal Cain picks up his first foul of the day. Shout out to Preston. What up, man? Chase saying 0-4. LaMelo is trash. Horrible teammate, says Chase VA. Preston with us right now, too. Folks, Con Knipple is at the free throw line shooting 2 shots. 2 shots. Free throw 1 for Con Knipple is no good. Who is this guy right now? 21 skunk past the sticks, says Justin Chisholm. That's what I say, bro. I always say 21 skunk past the sticks. Temple of Praise Kingdom Seek saying, I enjoy the way you call it. Thank you, Temple. Second free throw is good, so Knipple will split the free throws. The score is 16-34. Orlando has more than doubled the Hornets here, up by 18. Here is Wagner. Wagner to Batadze. There's a handoff backwards to Anthony Black. Inside, back door open for Batadze. He goes up, he shoots, he gets the foul and the bucket. My goodness, Orlando getting everything under the rim. The majority of their points coming from inside the free throw line. Excuse me, inside the painted area, not the free throw line. And honestly, it seems to be working out pretty well right there. On the court right now for your teams, folks. You can see that on this side. Right here, right down here, you can see the players on the court. See that? On court, points, rebounds, assists, personal fouls. This way you guys know what's going on. Batadze knocks down the and one opportunity. He's now up to 3 points after knocking down that shot. We start the clock. 50 seconds left to play in the first. Basketball in the hands right now. Looks like of Bridges, who's checked back in. On the court for the Hornets, it's Bridges, White, Knipple, Diabate, and Green. Here's the move for Kobe White. White is in the paint. He almost loses it. Anthony Black tries to strip White. Here's a fadeaway jump shot, and that's going to be no good from three-point land. Miles Bridges running out of time on the shot clock. There's about a 3, maybe a 4-second difference right now between the shot clock and the game clock. So just know that after this shot, there might be one more possession. Ball is in the hands of Orlando. Batadze goes backwards to Desmond Bane. Bane fakes the triple. Finds Wagner, who lines it up. No good. Offensive board right here, and there's a foul. Stops the clock with 2.9. Offensive rebound. Jamal Cain gets fouled on the shot here. So now he goes to the free throw line to shoot 2 shots. Down by 21. It is 21 skunk right now. 20 points in the first quarter, man. Hornets are cooked, says Alba Henderson. Alba believes that the Hornets are cooked. They could be, Alba. They very well could be. Dr. Nick, welcome to the chat. Harper, shot. Hello. I see you saying Hornets need to draft a true big for real. We can bring it back, says Dr. Nick. Down by 21, says John Jackson. First free throw is no good right there. A collective sigh of relief for the Charlotte Hornets fans, but this game feels like it might already be too far gone. Mega Man, what's up, man? Saying, Orale Super Mario, we're back in it. Yes, we are, Mega Man. Piano says, why is Charlotte losing? LOL. I don't know, man, because Knipple can't score. Second free throw is good. Here's the inbound pass with 3 seconds left in the quarter. Half-court shot. No. It's going to be a complete air ball. Okay, guys, so after 12 minutes, this is what we're looking at right now. After 12 minutes, the score is 38-16. It is more than double right now. 32 points would be double, and the Charlotte Hornets in a bad spot right here. Down by 22 points, if my math is mathing, and it is. 22-point deficit here for the Hornets. Gotta wonder what's next. I'd be pissed if Conman wins Rookie of the Year. Would you? New York City Kingpin saying, I remember watching Reggie Miller score 8 points against the New York Knicks in the final 8 seconds of a game. So this game isn't over yet, Charlotte fans. There you go. A little positivity, a little good energy in the chat right there. Always welcome, New York City Kingpin. Ryan saying, Hornets are going to need to share the ball a little bit more. Tell that to LaMelo. Tell that to LaMelo Yellow. Do you think the Hornets can still pick it up? I don't know, man. Nah, the game is over for sure, says True to Nature. Miller has been missing the usual shots. Couple of names. Yeah, a couple of games for sure. Charlotte is having a skill issue right now. Paolo got lucky. He's going to sell. Watch. Looking like good game right now, says Gray59. What up, Gray? How are you? Down by 22, says John Jackson. Facts. Under Oath. What up, dude? I love me some Under Oath. I can totally get down. One of my favorite Under Oath songs in regards to myself. Hell yeah, dude. Love Under Oath. Shout out to Joe Medina in the chat. Welcome, Joe Medina. Let's see. I missed the bottom line. Are the Royals beating the Yankees? Don't worry, man. It'll come right back up, Darian. Seen a lot of games this season down by 20 and win by 20. Spurs did the same. Spurs did the same. I called it. Magic tendencies to play solid. Unreal, says Lee Komodo. Folks, in case y'all are wondering, we are at the end of the first quarter. The second quarter should be starting any minute here. If you are just checking in, welcome to Football Nation. I am your host. My name is Mario. We've got what was supposed to be a pretty close game on paper, not so close in actual game time right now. Let's show you what I mean by close on paper. For those of you who missed our pregame, the Charlotte Hornets are averaging 116 points per game throughout the regular season, and the Orlando Magic are averaging about the same, 115.5. And not only were the Charlotte Hornets averaging 116 and Orlando averaging about 116, the Charlotte Hornets were giving up 111, which means they had a plus 4-point differential, versus the Orlando Magic, who only had a 0.5-point differential, less than 1 point differential. Here we are at home for Orlando with their season on the line, with one playoff spot remaining in the East. And Orlando said, you know what, we're not going to lose here at home. They've turned it up big time, but can they keep that level of play up for another 3 quarters? We still got 36 minutes of regulation basketball left. Will Orlando stay in it? So the score is, again, 22 points apart. It's 38-16. Orlando with a very healthy lead as we start the second quarter. Shout out to you guys in the chat. I appreciate y'all saying hello and checking in. So Orlando on defense right now as we start this second quarter. They won the tip-off, so the basketball is in the hands of Con Knipple. Looks like a foul is coming in. It's another off-ball, loose ball, just an off-ball foul, and LaMelo picks up a foul here. It's going to be a turnover. So LaMelo creates a turnover, forces a turnover on his own team. trying to run through the Orlando Magic, who have every right to step and stand where they are. Here's Bitadze. He bounces this backwards. Orlando with the basketball. Wagner to Bane. Bane will drive. Bane to Bitadze under the rim. He's in trouble. Has to clear this thing out. We'll kick this to the three-point line. Here's the drive. It's going to be a foul right now. And it looks like they can't believe it. Miles Bridges can't believe that they called a foul right there. He believes he got all ball on that shot. Looks like Jamal Cain was fouled on the play. So Jamal Cain was fouled on the shot, and it looks like he'll go to the free throw line for 2. They're saying that Josh Green will pick up that foul instead of Miles Bridges, which is great news for Bridges. But looks like the foul is going to Josh Green. Let's see. Could you say that the Magic is working in Orlando, says Darian? By the way, both free throws are good right now. The score is now 40-16. And, yeah, I think I can feel the Magic right now in Orlando. 40-16. It's a 24-point game. Looks like another foul will stop the clock with 11:20 here. Orlando Magic fans, excited? Y'all ready for this, man? I got a trivia quiz for y'all, too. So, Kane going to pick up that foul. Looks like there was a foul in the front court here for the Charlotte Hornets. They retained possession, ladies and gentlemen. So, 11:20 left to play in the first half of this play-in tournament game. The winner is the 8th seed. Here's the inbound pass to LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball covered here by Anthony Black. Con Knippel with the screen. He passes to Knippel. Knippel will drive. He will shoot. He will score. And Knippel finally getting a shot to go. So Knippel gets a shot. He's now up to, 3 points right now? He had a free throw. And now his first shot of the game. Orlando with the basketball. Bane goes backwards to Black. Black back to Bane. Bane one more. Kane now with it. Kane, travel here called against the Orlando Magic. So it's going to be a turnover on Orlando, and it's Hornets basketball. So the Hornets down by 22 still, looking to narrow this widening gap. So looking to narrow this widening gap right now. LaMelo Ball with the basketball. He's standing right now over the Orlando Magic logo. Looks to Con Knippel. Knippel now has it. Knippel will shoot the tray. Yes, sir. Knippel will bury this one. It's 21-40, so it's a 19-point game. I believe that if the Charlotte Hornets can get this game to within 10 by halftime, they've still got a chance. But if they're down by 15 or more at half, they are cooked. Desmond Bane will shoot this shot. He will miss. There's definitely a foul right there as Anthony Black was held back by LaMelo, who should be picking up the foul right here. So Knippel finally hits a three-point shot, huh? About time. About time. And they're going to need a lot more of that right now. Elvis Black, I see you in the chat. Welcome, sir. Frisky Critter saying Khan is already out of Rookie of the Year contention. So irrelevant, says Frisky Critter. All right, Orlando was just fouled on a rebound. Here's the inbound pass. Orlando still has it. So Franz Wagner tries to work against Con Knippel. He's pushing his way in. He's in the paint. He'll fade away and shoot. The shot bounces and goes in. He gets the friendly shooter's roll. Franz Wagner gets it to go. And there's going to be a foul on this one here as well. Knippel will pick up a foul. So Khan's going to pick up a foul right here for the Hornets, and we get an and-one opportunity for Franz Wagner. Change of personnel on the court, ladies and gentlemen. Change of personnel on the court. Here we go. Looks like that shot is good for Wagner as well. It's 43-21. 43-21. Please stand by. I want to make sure that I've got the right there we go. All right, guys, ball in the hands right now of the Charlotte Hornets, down by 22. Here's a three-point shot from downtown. It's way offline right there. Josh Green sailing this one well away from the cylinder. So a bad shot looks like a charging foul is what they're going to say against Franz Wagner. Wagner gets up in disbelief. They're calling this an offensive foul against the Orlando Magic. It's Hornets ball yet again. 9:46 here left to play, ladies and gentlemen. On the court for the Hornets, it's Knippel, Bridges, Green, Ball, and Kalkbrenner. On the court for the Orlando Magic, Kane, Wagner, Bitadze, Bane, and Anthony Black. Looks like we've got a timeout on the court here. And we go to another commercial break. So it looks like a timeout has been called, ladies and gentlemen. The Orlando Magic taking yet another time. Oh, actually, I think this is the first for Orlando. Charlotte took 2. This is the first for Orlando. 22-point game with about 10 minutes left to go in the first half. Tough situation to be in if you're a Charlotte Hornets fan, but it's not over until it's over. All I'm seeing is fouls, says Smiles. What up, Smiles? Nana. How you doing? Nana? Is it Nana? I don't know. We'll go with Smith. What's up, Smith? How are ya? Dre05 seeing either going to be the greatest comeback or the worst L in history. I think that's a fair assessment right there. It's either going to be a great comeback or a terrible L. Jesse asking me directly, do I think it's over? You know what? I'm going to refer you back to the previous comment. It's either going to be a great comeback or a terrible L. DWS saying, man, Hornets just sleepwalking so far. Yeah, they're definitely not checked in. I don't know what they were thinking. Maybe they came in here thinking, oh, well, we won 3 out of the last 4 games against this same team. We got this. And they're not playing with the tenacity of a playoff team. They're not playing with the attention to detail like a playoff team should. David Neville checking in, saying the Hornets just need to let LaMelo trip the Magic's best player, and they're back in it, says David. You know, man, if I had $35,000 to just throw away every game, I still wouldn't do it. What's up, Santino, saying Hornets need a hell of a halftime pep talk. Yes, they do, bro. Yes, they do. Archive saying Hornets just look off. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do, Toby. Marion in the chat saying Khan will come alive right now. I see it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the middle of a full timeout, by the way. The call on the court was a charge. The Orlando Magic called a timeout to challenge the charging call. We should be getting back to this game here in just a moment. We need some background music. Play in regards to myself. Just what are you so afraid of? Don't even get me started, bro. Bro. Dude, Nathaniel, don't do it, bro. Don't get me started on this. I need to save my voice. I can't be screaming on camera right now. I got 8 games coming up. Technically 10 games with the 2 today. Scorpio Pack saying game over. Louis Leia? Well, we're going to go with Lou. What up, Lou? Lou Wesley. Ackland, I think that's right. Lou Wesley? Okay, what up? A lot of ball left. All right, guys. I'm going to check back into this game right now. The commercial break is just about over. We're going to drink some tea. Anthony Davis asking, what's your favorite team? You will find out 8 p.m. Sunday night when my San Antonio Spurs obliterate, just completely destroy and dismantle the Portland Trail Blazers. Okay, Charlotte with the basketball, and just like the rest of this game has gone all day, it's going to be an offensive foul on LaMelo Ball, who runs into Anthony Black. It's another foul against LaMelo. He doesn't even want to win this game. He just picked up another foul for absolutely no reason. So a foul on LaMelo. It's a turnover again, and it's Orlando basketball. Up by 22, Anthony Black, jab steps. Looking to the left-hand side, looking for an outlet. Bitadze's at the three-point line. Bane moves, loses it. Knipple gets the steal, and so the Charlotte Hornets come up with a turnover between the legs and behind the back. He passes this one to LaMelo. LaMelo drives, kicks it to the corner. Here's a three-point shot, and this one is no good. Miles Bridges going to be a little short on that three-pointer. Here is a quick transition, and Kane gets the shot to go. It is 45-21, a 24-point spread right here. LaMelo Ball trying to fight his way in. He goes up and takes the shot. The shot goes down, but the official says, nope, that foul was before the shot, and that will go against Paolo Banchero. So Banchero picks up a foul here as well. I believe. See on the corner, was that Anthony Black? Taking a quick look right now. Looks like they're going to give this foul to, I think they might give this to Kane. So I think Jamal Kane picks up the foul. No, it's Anthony Black. Anthony Black picks up the foul. That makes sense. This headbands. They got like 4 players right now all wearing headbands and throwing me off. Jalen Suggs playing defense, covering ball. He bounces this one over. LaMelo has that pass poked away. It goes out of bounds. It's still Charlotte Hornet basketball, but 9 seconds left on the shot clock. LaMelo Ball in this game has 0 points, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, you heard that right. LaMelo Ball in a do-or-die, win-or-go-home game where he's supposed to be the best player on his team has 0 points right now. Here is the move. Here is the Euro. Here is a handoff. There is a block right there by Banchero. Oh, it's Anthony Black who gets the block. So Anthony Black picks up a pretty solid block, but I think they might call this a foul here. Let's see what happens. 8:32 left on the clock. Again, the score is 45-21. We just saw a blocked shot. They are calling this a blocked shot. So Anthony Black blocks Ryan Kalkbrenner's layup, and it's now Orlando Magic basketball. Basketball in the hands of Wendell Carter Jr. He hands this off to Anthony Black. Black shoots while on the run. It's an offensive board for Wendell Carter. Carter goes up again. He will shoot. No whistle on this one. Good job defensively. Looks like Ryan Kalkbrenner playing some tight defense here. Here is a foul in transition. Looks like the Orlando Magic going to pick up a foul. And it looks like drawing the foul is going to be Kobe White. Foul on Wendell Carter Jr. 8:10 left to play, folks. What's up, man? Let's go Orlando Magic, says Elizabeth Green. What up, Elizabeth? I got Tan in the chat, too. What up, Tan? Elizabeth, old school, I see you guys. Dan Steely saying, hey, he does have 2 fouls. Here's the handoff now. Here's a 3-point shot. This one looked like it was going to drop, but Grant Williams cannot get that one to connect. Here's a stolen pass right now. The Charlotte Hornets in transition. Miller for 3. Yes, sir. Miller for 3. It's a 21-point game. Nothing to get too excited about. So a 21-point game right now. 24-45. Orlando has slowed down a bit with their scoring. But here is the drive from Banchero. Goes to the corner. Suggs shoots the 3-point shot. This is going to be a foul. Offensive board and a foul over the back right here as the Hornets cannot contain themselves. So another foul. They're going to find themselves in the bonus here real quick with a lot of time left the way that Charlotte keeps fouling here. Anthony Black is going to go to the free throw line to shoot a pair of shots. Hornets lose. Good game, says Sager Shades. I don't think so. Not yet. I mean, kind of, a little bit. I'm hesitant to say they're done. A little reluctant, a little apprehensive, let's say. First free throw. First free throw is good, folks. The score is 46-24. If you were just now checking in, welcome to Football Nation. Yes, yeah, I know. I get it. A guy in a tie on YouTube. That's weird. A channel called Football Nation covering basketball. That's weird. The thumbnail with the old school Magic logo. Also very weird. Well, I promise you 2 things. 1, we are pretty unorthodox on this channel. And 2, you're probably going to have a lot of fun with us. Here's a 3-point shot. This one is going to be no good, and it's going to be last touched by Orlando. It's going to be Hornet basketball. Hornets on the attack. The clock will stop with 7:20. That 3-point shot from downtown was no good as Grant Williams can't knock it down. Luckily for them, they retain the basketball. So here's the inbound pass with 14 seconds on the shot clock. Moussa Diabate gets it, gives it to LaMelo. LaMelo at the 3-point line, covered by Wendell Carter Jr. LaMelo drives, LaMelo shoots, LaMelo scores, and they're calling it an offensive foul against LaMelo again. Jalen Suggs got his feet set. Oh, yeah, man. Wow, Suggs, way to get set, bro. Wow, that was impressive. That's the third foul of the day for LaMelo Ball. It's a crime scene, says Smiles. Man, 3 fouls, and looks like LaMelo's going to the bench. 3 fouls, guys. He's got 3 fouls and, 0 points? He's got more fouls than points. Best player on their team. Banchero with the basketball. Banchero looks left, goes to Desmond Bane. Bane will be fouled before he gets that shot up. 6:58 here left to go. Who picks up this foul? So another foul. The Hornets just continue to reach in. This time it's going to be a foul. It's going to be against Brandon Miller. So Miller picks up a foul. Karma for Bam, says Orange Viper. It's over, says Steven Beadle. Justice, finally, says Orange Viper. Pee Wee Tang saying game rigged, NBA. Great job for Las Vegas. Oh, it looks like we are in the bonus, folks. So in the bonus, the Orlando Magic going to go shoot a couple of shots. Wendell Carter Jr. is at the stripe. He will miss the first of his 2 free throws. So free throw number 1 is no good. Make sure that the bonus is in gold. We're at the stripe shooting too. The amount of fouls, dog, says Smiles. G, no. Saying, come on, Ball. I see you, man. Thank you, Angel. Thank you very much. Antonio saying maybe it's karma. LaMelo should have been suspended for his dirty play last game. I really do think that play did deserve to have an ejection. I cannot believe that the officials – I can't believe that Spoelstra alone didn't call a timeout to have that reviewed and that they went all the way to the other side of the court, scored, and then could not review the play any further. That second free throw is going to be good for Wendell Carter Jr. I think that a lot of that rides on Spoelstra's shoulders too, man, and the rest of the Miami Heat. That could have been handled in real time if they would have just taken a beat to take a look at their best player, because if your best player is down on the court, you want the play to stop. Here's a shot, and it's going to be an air ball, an ugly, ugly shot right there for Kobe White. It's back with Orlando. Jalen Suggs to Banchero. Banchero fakes right, goes left. Banchero shoots, draws the foul. Oh, no. Banchero shoots, and it's an offensive foul against Paolo. So Banchero picks up a foul here today. Williams getting his feet set. Good job by Grant Williams. 24-point game. The Hornets trail by their score. Hornets 24, Orlando 48. All right. Let's start this clock again. Basketball with Con Knipple. Knipple gets pulled back and no whistle here. Knipple will shoot the elbow jump shot. It's no good. Rebounded by De Silva. So De Silva gets the board. Here's Jalen Suggs at the top of the screen by the Kia Center logo. He uses a screen from Wendell Carter Jr., feeds the pass to Wendell Carter Jr. Hands coming in. It's stolen by the Hornets. Down on his backside, it's Con Knipple. He'll feed this to Diabate. Diabate to White. White has an advantage here. The numbers count. Kicks it to the corner for 3. Wide open. You got to hit that wide open shot. Grant Williams misses. Fast break for Banchero. Bang! Timeout will be called with 5:51. The Charlotte Hornets have given up, bro. 26-point game right now. I can tell you this right here, right now. Someone needs to slap each of these boys across the face because nobody has showed up to play right now. All right. Hornets, let's lock in now, says Mellow Ball. I hope so, man. I hope so. Magic are telling the Hornets, you're staring truth in the face. You keep dropping lines from my favorite Under Oath song, bro. Oh, man. You just keep doing it. You just keep doing it. Appreciate that. Puts a smile on my face if nothing else. Hornets will get a big upcoming draft or free agency for sure, says Dr. Nick. They're going to need it. It's getting ugly, says. Yeah, it is definitely getting ugly right now. Folks, thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. If you're still watching this live stream, we should have over 1,000 people in this chat right now. Just do me a quick favor, guys. Smash that like button. We're sitting at about 200 likes for this game. I think we can definitely push beyond that. I think that if we get another 10% of you guys to just smash that like button, it'll help the algorithm push this out towards other people as well. But 1,200 of you, man, thank you guys for watching. 5:51 here left to go. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I do have a trivia quiz for you guys during halftime. Yeah, you'll hear the music change a little bit. I do have a trivia quiz for you guys at halftime, so don't go anywhere. We're going to test your knowledge on these two teams. In the meantime, we've still got a game on our hands, so before you see that one, just so you know, score is 50-24. Welcome to all of you guys in the chat. Leafy Nebula, I like it. Them boys getting stir-fried. Oof. Zach is in the chat saying, dang, it looks like Lee didn't even give his guys a chance in this one. El Gato, welcome in. Good game saying, I am disappointed. I got R. Smith saying, as a Pacers fan, I was pulling for the Hornets. Down by 24, says John Jackson. LaMelo really got 0 right now? Bruh. Straight up goose egg. Take a look at it. LaMelo Ball right there. He's 0 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists, and 3 fouls. Like, that is awful. And that's an understatement. That is just so bad right now. Yeah, LaMelo's got 0. LaMelo's got straight up 0. True words official saying getting cooked. More like getting burnt. Deep fried. A lot of new names right now. Looks like Taryn saying, I bet a G on the Hornets if they win, cashing in 7. Wow. This game is over, says CeeLo. Trivia is a good time, isn't it? Makai? Soup likes water. Fact. I refuse to believe we're losing. What? Wait. How? Okay. Okay. You know, I'm just going to let that one slide, boss. What's up? Welcome to the chat. Hornets are blowing it, says Mega Man. Mega Man saying Hornets are blowing it with what's going on with Melo. What is Melo doing right now? Reading some more of these chats right now. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to step away from the chat. The timeout is over, so y'all know that when there's action on the screen, we try to step away from the chat so we can call the game to the best of our abilities. Folks, another timeout was just taken here. Orlando trailing by up by 26, I should say, at home. Great, comfortable spot to be in. Quickly, the clock stops as there's going to be a ball that goes out of bounds here, looks like, with 5:45 left to go. It's actually a foul on Miles Bridges. Desmond Bane has this huge thing on his leg. Looks like his knee might be giving him some kind of issues. Maybe he's keeping it warm. He just took it off, and Desmond Bane has checked in for Anthony Black. So Anthony Black checking out for the Orlando Magic. Here is Miller. So Miller goes to the left. Ball with James. James over to Diabate. Diabate to Miller. Miller for 3. Yes, sir! Miller knocks it down. So Miller buries a 3. It's 27-50 with 5.5 left to play in the first half of this game. Orlando's in the bonus. Jalen Suggs with the basketball here. Orlando will drive. Suggs clears it. De Silva pump fakes at the 3, floats it in, and he will miss. It will be rebounded by Miles Bridges. So here comes Miles Bridges in transition. The Hornets going coast to coast, trying to clear this out. Knipple now has it. Knipple to the corner. Bridges will drive. Bridges runs into Carter Jr. No whistle on that play, but he gets the shot to go. It's 29-50. So trying to bring this one back in here, down by 21 points. Desmond Bane pump fakes, gets a man to jump. A whistle comes in right now. It's going to be off the ball foul. Looks like Sion James going to pick this one up. This is going to send Orlando to the free throw line for 2 shots. They've got to be careful here. Charlotte has to be very careful because the Orlando Magic are in the bonus. In the bonus, any foul will put you at the free throw line. So here's a chance for 2 shots. Wendell Carter Jr. going to go to the line to shoot 2. He split the free throws last time. Here comes free throw number 1. He will miss free throw number 1, so he might split them here again. Up by 26, the Magic, says John Jackson. What games are you covering tomorrow? Mr. Jack Brody, straight up and literally, no exaggeration, all of them. I will be covering all 4 games tomorrow and all 4 games on Sunday, which is why I'm not yelling right now. We're not going to go full speed or full strength right now. Wendell Carter Jr. will split both of those free throws again. He knocks down the second. We start the clock once more. The Hornets with the basketball. Looking left, Miles Bridges will pass this one to Brandon Miller. Miller back to Bridges. Bridges tries to get through Banchero. Banchero gets his hands in there, and it's stolen. Orlando off the steal. A handoff to Banchero. He will shoot. He will score. Yes, I said score, and he will also draw a foul. And one opportunity now for Paolo Banchero as James picks up yet another foul, and Banchero gets the shot to go. So Sion James now has 3 fouls here as well. Charlotte doesn't want to win this game, dude. Charlotte doesn't want to win this game. It's that simple. I know the Hornets will win, says Nana. Says Smith. Banchero's and one is no good. So Banchero misses the and one. It's now with James. Sion James brings it up court. He's covered by Desmond Bane. So James, between the legs, goes to the right-hand side, goes to the left-hand side. Good ball movement right now, and this three-point shot is going to be no good. Brandon Miller can't get it to go. Back in the hands of Orlando. Banchero backwards to Bane. Bane will drive. Bane will shoot through some contact. No whistle. It's a defensive rebound for Miles Bridges of the Charlotte Hornets. Hornets with the basketball. Almost losing it, and they are going to lose it right here. Stolen back by Orlando. A simple layup for Desmond Bane will continue to extend the lead right now. It's back. This time it's 26. 26-point spread right here, 29-55. Charlotte's in trouble, man. Charlotte has to do something. Con Knipple at the three-point line, covered by Jalen Suggs. Suggs going to rotate here, goes to Bridges. Knipple is wide open, but he is double-teamed. Man, Suggs and Bane is getting into it with Suggs right now. Suggs and Bane pushing each other. A whistle comes in, 3 minutes and 20 seconds left to go. That seemed like... Yeah, Bane likes that. He likes that kind of energy. He knows he's getting in the Hornets' head. He knows he's getting in the Hornets' head. They're going to call a foul right here. So that had to have been a foul. That, to me, had to have been a foul. There's no way that Desmond Bane did not get... Bro. Desmond Bane tackled this dude. What? I understand the desperation from the Charlotte side, but that was a weird call, man. Desmond Bane was, in my opinion, the aggressor on that play. So there you go. Timeout has been called. They're going to challenge this right here. I'm pretty sure they're going to win this challenge. So the Hornets call a timeout. They're going to take a look at this. And I'm pretty sure Bane totally tackled. I think Bane totally committed the foul here. They're trying to pin this on Miles Bridges, but I don't think Bridges committed the foul. We know the Hornets won luckily in that last game, says True to Nature. I agree. You need LaMelo on the ball, man. Well, LaMelo already has 3 fouls in this game. There's not much you can do when you're in the first half with 3 minutes left to go. I was wondering what would break first, your body or your spirit, Bane. Very Batman. Very Batman. Before, afters in the chat. Flagrant 1, says Preston. Penny loves this game. BTA says Boomer Sooner. The Hornets have no playoff experience, and it shows definitely right now. It shows dearly, says Orlando. What up, Orlando? Yep. They're going to look at this one more time, guys. Hey, man, I'm going to say this one more time because we're actually doing pretty good. We are sitting at 117.6. My fear is that if this game ends up being a crazy, wild blowout, we'll never get to our goal. So with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first half, guys, I'm going to ask y'all who are in the chat right now, if you're not currently subscribed, to smash the subscribe button. We're looking for 23 more subscribers to get to our halftime goal, and then we're going to shoot to try to pick up another 100 in the second half of this game. If this continues the way that it's going to go, we're definitely not going to get to our stretch goal there of getting to 117.8 today or to 118 by the end of the day. But, again, and I'll say this for the last time in this half, we are still looking for a small group of subscribers. If you're already subscribed, much love. Thank you guys for already being a part of our journey right now as we continue to push up, up, up. Our next goal is to try to get to 200,000. If we could get there by the end of the basketball season, that would be crazy. I'd be happy with 125,000 by the end of the basketball season. But we're going to keep pushing towards these goals. Okay, guys, the official review is going to come back right now. Let's hear what they have to say. We're still waiting to hear back from the official review. And to those of you who subscribed, thank you. Is LaMelo Ball playing? Yes, Marvin. He is playing, but he is currently in foul trouble. LaMelo Ball is he's got 3 fouls in this game. So right now they are limiting his minutes so that he doesn't get completely removed from this game. But at this point, you might as well bring him out, though, right? Charlotte needs to show proof of life right now. They appear dead, says Danny. Yeah, they do, man. They scored 30 points in the first half. That's it. College basketball? They haven't made the postseason in, 10 years? It's the longest current active drought right now in the NBA, the Charlotte Hornets. They're not making it today. Not if they play like this. So Desmond Bane likely going to pick up a flagrant. But we're still waiting to hear back, guys. So no call from the officials just yet. Tomorrow we have 4 games for those of you watching right now. 4 games on the slate. We'll be covering the Cavaliers and Raptors tip-off at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. So just football kickoff times right there. Anyways, Cavaliers, Raptors, Knicks, Hawks, Lakers, Rockets, Nuggets, Timberwolves. I will be covering all 4 of those games tomorrow for you, just so you know. Is Moussa Diabate playing? Brittany Lucas, he is. Smurfto says, this was a Vegas call because Melo injured Bam. Heat would have won that game. I think they might have. I can't believe the score. Is this real life? This isn't real life. Reading some comments right now. Big Willie saying Banchero is that FN guy. By the way, if you ever want to drop that, guys, our whole channel, by the way, you'll notice that I've deleted every possibility of the F-bomb. That's on purpose. But FN, Football Nation, that's what we go by. That's literally our theme song. That's why we say, let's FN go. Get it? You get it? You got it? Good. That is greenlit on this channel. We try to keep things PG-13. DJ Arena, cheers to you, man. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Upon review, it's been confirmed that the loose ball foul was correctly judged. The official is... So it's a technical foul. So the call stands. I don't like it. I think Desmond Bane should have absolutely been charged for a foul. It looked like an unnecessary push-off from Bridges after the foul. It looked like an unnecessary push-off right here. It looked like he tried to punch him in the face. Technical foul going to go against Miles Bridges. So Desmond Bane is at the free throw line. Bane shoots and scores. It's 56-29, a 27-point game. 3 minutes and 20 seconds here left to go. Game over, says Manuel Torres. Vegas stole this game from us, says NGC Toasty. Carter pushed Melo into Suggs on the 3rd foul charge, says Rev Supercars. All right, somehow I feel like they can come back close and still lose, says Devinication. Devinication? Devnation? I don't know. Okay, so looks like the score is now 57-29. They need to chop down the lead before entering the 4th. Man, they need to chop down this team before entering the half is what they need to do. Okay, so we had a technical and then 2 free throws. So 3 free throws for Desmond Bane. All 3 were good. The score is 58-29. It's now a 29-point lead here. And going to the left, the Hornets have the basketball. James bounces to Bridges. Bridges, 29-point game. You got to be kidding me. There's going to be a foul right here. Looks like it's going to be a defensive foul against Orlando's Jalen Suggs. Suggs is going to pick up a foul right now. He'll be charged with the foul, I should say. So both teams are now in the bonus after this one, and this game has definitely slowed down. It was a much better pace earlier in here, but the officials have gotten involved. Whistle after whistle, we've slowed down the game flow. Once again, it's the story of this game. The Orlando Magic are currently on an 8-0 run in the last 1 minute and 42 seconds. Grant Williams is at the free throw line, and he'll miss the first free throw. So that's how things are going for the Charlotte Hornets. If you're a Hornets fan, this is a tough pill to swallow. If you're an Orlando Magic fan, doesn't get better than this. Magic are winning right now. Second free throw is good for Williams, and the score is now 30-58. 28-point game. Might end up with a pump cam before halftime, which is insane to me. Three-point shot from Suggs, drained, and it is 61-30. I got 8 games tomorrow and 8 games the day after. I don't think I'm doing the pump cam today. So a three-point shot is drilled by Jalen Suggs. It's been automatic all day today for the Orlando Magic. It is halftime, and they're up 61-30. Excuse me. We're 3 minutes away from halftime, and it's 61-30. Looks like a technical foul is going to be called against the Orlando Magic. They're calling it a delay, and so it looks like that free throw will be made by Knippel. Mercy rule, says Orange Viper. They should have a mercy rule. Pump cam, says Country. I don't think so. I got way too many games coming up right now. It's all right. 2 minutes and 40 seconds here left to go. To the right-hand side, and it's stolen again by Orlando. Alley-oop, and little Jalen Suggs even gets the alley-oop right now. It's 63-31. This is a one-sided game if I've ever seen it. Down by 32, the Charlotte Hornets are getting embarrassed in Orlando. Knippel will shoot. He will miss. It's a rebound for Jalen Suggs. Suggs pushes this one forward. Desmond Bane goes all the way. Desmond Bane gets another bucket. It's 65-31. This might be the biggest blowout in Hornets history here by the end of this game. Back and forth, it's Williams. Williams at the straightaway now. Williams to Knippel, a pump fake. Knippel will drive. He will shoot with the right hand here off the left side of the glass. Gets it to go, 65-33. 65-33, down by 32. The Charlotte Hornets getting just absolutely curb stomped right now. Charlotte is not a playoff team, I'm reading in the chat right here. Jalen Suggs goes down to the ground, squirts the basketball back out to the three-point line. A missed shot for Banchero. Here are the Hornets trying to fast break, trying anything to get some points on the board. Bridges will turn around and shoot. It goes in and out as he is robbed by the rim. Is there a double rim on their side only? Here's the three-point shot for Suggs. Oh, my, yes, sir! Jalen Suggs knocks it down. 1:14 here left to go. It's a 35-point lead for Orlando. Jalen Suggs up to 12. Oh, my goodness. Knippel with the basketball. Knippel with the basketball, and in case I change my mind, I am going to keep track of these right now. That would be one set of push-ups. Here's a shot. That's going to be a miss right there. Another missed shot for the Hornets. Here come Orlando. Orlando, Desmond Bane fakes the three. Suggs lines it up again. Air ball. Air ball this one. 40 seconds left to go. 40.1 on the clock. Wow, 35-point lead. New Orleans Hornets were never this bad. No, they actually beat my San Antonio Spurs. I had that story. But they're not the same organization or the same franchise, and I'm still trying to get it out of my head that the New Orleans Hornets have not been a thing in like 15 years. I just remember watching basketball as a kid and my San Antonio Spurs playing the Hornets frequently before they became the Pelicans and before Tony Parker left us to go to the Charlotte Bobcats, who then became the Hornets. Messy story, doesn't matter. Here is LaMelo, who gets the shot to go. So LaMelo finally getting his first bucket of the day. 35-68, 33-point game. Slowly, just slowly trotting the basketball up. Just bringing it up, just chilling. Here's the drive from Franz Wagner. He will pass this one inside. It will be stolen by a white jersey, so the Hornets get a chance to maybe get at least something back before the half and bring this back to within 30. If they can get a three-point shot to go, it's just a chill 30-point deficit, and that's going to be a major rejection right there by Wendell Carter Jr., who says, not today. LaMelo got swatted away. He looks JV as ever, bro. You look like booty cheeks right now. Garbage. 0.7 here left to go. That's my professional analysis on LaMelo right now. LaMelo to inbound. 0.7 left. Here's a quick catch and release. The shot will go before the end of the quarter. And so it'll be 37-68, a 31-point deficit as we go into the half. Ladies and gentlemen, looks like, bang, we hit our goal for the halftime. Thank you. Thank you. Fist bumps and high fives to those of y'all in the first half. I don't know if we'll get to our goal in the second half. That's okay. I do have something fun for you guys, though. Let's put 15 minutes on the board while we get this halftime going, and let's do our trivia quiz. All right, folks, it is time for trivia. I'm going to ask you guys 10 questions. It is your job to just do your best and forget the rest. No penalties for wrong answers. Let's just have some fun. Ready? All right. Question number 1. What state do the Hornets call home? Is it Virginia? Is it North Carolina? Or is it South Carolina? Hey-yo. Make sure we got the right volume on the music there. Don't want it too loud. Don't want it too quiet. Someone saying north, someone saying south. Someone saying north, someone saying south. Well, I will have you know that the answer is North Carolina. So Charlotte on the border of North and South Carolina. By the way, they got the Knights, the Checkers, the Hornets, the Panthers who made the postseason, and the Charlotte Football Club. So a lot of good teams in Charlotte. Unfortunately, they won't be getting a basketball postseason most likely. All right, guys, what is the name of the Orlando Magic's home court where this game is happening tonight? What is the name of the Orlando Magic's home court? Is it A, the Kia Center? Is it B, the Frost Bank Center? Or is it C, the Delta Center? Smiles says Kia. Mojo says Delta. A lot of people checking in with A. The answer is indeed A. Smile says, I've been there. Well, that's all you need to know, guys. It is the Kia Center, and they've been there for quite some time. So, yeah, now you know. It's the Kia Center. Pretty straightforward answer. In case you did not know, that's where this game is currently happening here tonight. All right, y'all. So we talked about this during pregame. How many three-pointers did Knippel make more than LaMelo Ball during this regular season? How many more three-point shots did Knippel make over LaMelo Ball during the regular season? Is it 1, is it 5, or is it 10 more three-point shots? How many more three-point shots did Knippel make? Well then, the answer, there you go, 273 to 272. Just one three-point shot difference right now. Yeah, it was very close. That's why they were calling these guys the Splash Brothers coming into the play-in tournament, but they have not played like that. Question number 4. Who led the Magic in offensive rebounds during the regular season? Is it A, Paolo Banchero? Is it B, Goga Bitadze? Or is it C, Wendell Carter Jr.? And I'm going to say this as well, guys. I'm not just asking who is averaging the most rebounds per game. I'm asking who has had the most offensive rebounds this season. That's the question. Most offensive rebounds this season is Wendell Carter Jr. by a lot. Guys, if you got it right, well done. If you got it right, well done. Wendell Carter Jr., 162 offensive boards this season. Bitadze, way less. And Banchero, forget about it. Question number 5. Which is the Hornets' best regular season record to date? Their best regular season record, is it 47-35? Is it 51-31? Or 54-28? What is their record, their best record to date? By the way, I got to update these. They're 44-38 right now. They're 44-38 right now, but their best season was 54-28. 54-28. Okay, sorry, I'm making that change above my head right now because that's, I was looking at it like, wait, that can't be right. By the way, 45-37 on the other side too. All right, guys, next question. What year were the Orlando Magic founded? What year did Orlando Magic come into existence? Do you know the answer here? Is it 1989, 1990, or 1991? What year did the Orlando Magic come into existence? Well, the answer is 1989, the same year that the song was born, and they're probably going to play the song here today, especially since they're probably going to win this game here at home. Up by 31 at halftime. It's a one-sided affair for sure. All right, folks, next on the list, who was the Charlotte Hornets' first ever #1 overall draft pick in franchise history? Was it A, Alonzo Mourning? Is it B, Kendall Gill? Or is it C, Larry Johnson? First ever #1 overall pick in franchise history. You know, again, probably something that you won't know unless you are a huge Charlotte fan. But the answer is Larry Johnson, guys. The answer is Larry Johnson, who was their first #1 overall pick. And, yeah, I mean, look at the dude. He's an absolute stud. By the way, that was back in 1991, in case you were wondering. Out of the University of, what is that, Vegas? Anyways, which Orlando Magic player holds the NBA record for the most assists in a single game? Let me ask you one more time, guys. Which Orlando Magic player holds the NBA record for the most assists in a single game? Is it Darrell Armstrong, Scott Skiles, or Jameer Nelson? Which of these three guys holds not just the Charlotte record, but the NBA record? It is B, Scotty Skills, says Old Schools. Scotty Skills, ski lessons, says Imperfect Bob. There you go. It is Bravo. It is Bravo. There you go. Let's go to the next one, man. I got two more, man. Two more coming at you. Which of these rappers wore a Hornets jacket during the 2019 All-Star Game halftime performance? Is it A, Chance the Rapper? Is it B, E40? Or is it C, J. Cole? During the 2019 All-Star Game, who did the performance wearing a Charlotte Hornets jacket? See a lot of you guys checking in with the letter C. The answer is indeed C, man. It is J. Cole who ended up performing and wearing that Hornets jersey, and it kind of went viral, the fact that he did that, which is why it's such a, I guess, popular trivia question. Let's move on to the last one, guys. Final question for this halftime trivia quiz. Who did the Magic face in their very first NBA Finals? Was it A, the San Antonio Spurs, B, the Los Angeles Lakers, or C, the Houston Rockets? Who did the Magic face in their very first ever NBA Finals? DWS checked in with the correct answer there. I see a lot of you guys with a lot of the correct answers. It is the Houston Rockets. Hakeem the Dream versus Shaquille O'Neal, 1995 NBA Finals. The rest is history. Orlando, no go there too. All right, guys. So how did y'all do on this trivia quiz? I always get the rap questions wrong in these quizzes. Sam. That's funny. Mr. Mojo got 9 out of 10. Good job, man. Stop saying Rockets, says Dallas Breton. What would you rather me say? I don't know what else to say. Tommy Braskett says 7 out of 10. John got 8 out of 10. Half 50-50, not bad. Let's see. The Dream says old school. 7 out of 10 for Imperfect Bob. Looks like Lando Calrissian. I see you. 11 out of 10. All right. Tell Han Solo I said hello. I got Because I Got High saying 6 out of 10. Ryan got 6 out of 10. 5 or 6, I forgot, says LJ Charts. Thanks for the fun. Fire, I got you, man. I got you. Dallas, cheers to you, man. Appreciate you, sir. 10 out of 10. Rock and roll, brother. 5 out of 10. One of my best for basketball, says Country. All right. Good job, guys. Good job. Look, these trivia quizzes, they're just for funsies, guys. Honestly, probably more fun in this trivia quiz than this actual game. Folks, the score is 68-37 right now. And I don't know that the Charlotte Hornets are going to be able to come back from the deficit that they're currently in. Anyways, all of that being said, Preston saying no love for Penny. 7 out of 10. Greetings to DJ Arena. Fact, says Justin Chisholm. Or Justin Nicholson. Justin Nicholson. What up, Justin? Blowout, says Mr. Mojo. I still think Charlotte's going to get it. Ryan. Ryan. All right, man. All right. I'll let you dream. I'm not going to crush your dreams here yet, Ryan. But I don't think it's going to be an easy uphill battle. It will definitely be an uphill battle. Yo saying you got a voice to do the NFL draft. All right, let's turn on the lo-fi. Folks, commercial break has about 4 minutes left in this halftime. So with 4 minutes left in halftime, why don't we go through our box score right now so we can stay on the topic of basketball. First thing I need to do is turn off these bonuses, let everyone know that we are in halftime with 4 minutes here left to go. Let's start by taking a look at the Hornets and talk about how bad their starters have been. And then we will go to the Orlando Magic and talk about how good their starters have been today. Starting with the obvious right now. Moose Diabate, having played 12 minutes, has done a grand total of 2 points. So 2 points in 12 minutes for the Moose. The Moose is not loose. The Moose has been contained all day. Power forward number 10, Miles Bridges today. Miles Bridges has played 18 minutes, has only managed to muster up 6 points. Then we've got Brandon Miller. Brandon Miller, 17 minutes played. He does currently lead the Hornets with 12 points here. 2 rebounds, 3 turnovers, though. I mean, just looking at the starters, guys, we've got Diabate with a turnover, Bridges with 3 turnovers, Miller with 3 turnovers, LaMelo with 2 turnovers. The only one who's actually been playing clean ball is Con Knipple. 18 minutes, 9 points today. He's knocked down one of his three-point shot attempts. He has a rebound. He has an assist. 2 personal fouls. LaMelo Ball has been in foul trouble. He's played 13 minutes, bro. LaMelo has played 13 minutes and has scored 2 points. He has more fouls than points in this game, and it's not looking good for the Hornets. Okay, taking a look at the starters now on the other side for the Orlando Magic. Taking a look at the Orlando Magic, Wendell Carter Jr. has 12 points today on 16 minutes, 4 rebounds. We've got Paolo Banchero, 19 minutes played, 16 points for him. So 16 points for Paolo Banchero, and looks like 16 points for Diabate, Miller, and LaMelo combined. Yeah, Musa, Brandon, and LaMelo have a combined 16 points. Paolo Banchero has 16 on his own. Wendell Carter Jr. has 12. Jalen Suggs has 12. Desmond Bane has 9. Franz Wagner doing okay here as well. He's not necessarily scoring a ton of points, but he does have 4 assists and 3 rebounds, so he's doing pretty well too. He has 5 points on the day. I think Jamal Mosley knows that he was coaching for his life in this game, and they're actually looking pretty good right now. So I'm going to eat a nice big bowl of crow. I said the Hornets were the team that was on the rise, And I probably should have known better. I probably should have looked a little deeper at the composition of this team and some of those intangibles that you don't get on paper, which is maturity and leadership and the lack thereof on the Charlotte side. On the Charlotte side of things, man, you can look at the Charlotte team and take a look at Charles Lee, and you would go to war for Charles Lee for sure, but not with this ragtag group of guys, not with this wild card leading your squad. Is he a good basketball player? He can be. Is he consistent? Maddeningly inconsistent, actually. So, yeah, that's tough, man. That is a really tough spot. You got LaMelo, who averages 20 points per game, but is that enough? That's not 28, 29, 30 points like a Donovan Mitchell or like an SGA. It's enough to be good, but is it enough to be the face of a franchise? Is it a Victor Wembanyama good? Is it a Luka Doncic good? The answer is an overwhelming no, it's not. And he plays and gets paid like he is, and that's really frustrating, just as an NBA fan. Anyways, I'll get off my high horse. Looks like halftime is just about over here. Let's go back to our game cast. We're about to get tip-off and start the second half in just a moment. One heck of a game so far. One heck of a game so far for the Orlando Magic. It's been a one-sided affair. Game's not over, though, folks, so let's get locked in for the second half. It's not going to happen, says Joey. Shaking my head, says Lul Mo. What's up, Owl on the Prowl? I see you. Lul Mo saying he's hating on Melo. Hey, man, let me ask you straight up. Don't say that I'm hating on Melo. Who would you rather have, Luka Doncic or Melo? Who would you rather have, Donovan Mitchell or Melo? Who would you rather have, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander or Melo? Who would you rather have, Wemby or Melo? Who would you rather have? Would you rather have Joker or Melo? I can name a player on every team in the playoffs right now who's better than LaMelo, and he's supposed to be their best player. Who would you rather have, Cade Cunningham or Melo? You can love Melo all you want, but you know I'm not messing around. All right, guys. The second half has started right now. The opening score was just knocked down. It is 39-68. Here's Jalen Suggs of the Orlando Magic. To the left is Franz Wagner. Wagner will drive. Wagner will shoot. Wagner will draw the foul and score. So he gets the bucket and the foul. The onslaught continues. It's 39-70 with Franz Wagner going to the stripe to shoot 2 shots. Okay, so 11-17 on the clock. 1 shot coming in right now. 1 shot coming in right now for Franz Wagner. Old man Unk going to grab his chair because we've got 2 games today, and we're going to save our energy for a game that's a little more exciting. The Franz Wagner free throw is successful. The score is 71-39. Here come the Charlotte Hornets. Hornets with it. Knipple at the three-point line. He'll let the 3-ball fly, and that hits the heel of the rim. It's no good. Rebounded this time by Orlando. Banchero's on the move. Banchero's at the 3-point line. Looks to the left. Pump fake here. Carter doesn't like it. Goes back to Banchero. Banchero just going to line this up. He's got space. He shoots. It's no good, and it's going to be a rebound for Musa. So Diabate gets the board. LaMelo goes to the left using a Diabate screen. There's LaMelo who shoots while on the run. The official says, no, no, no. There's a foul before the shot. So we're not going to the free throw line to shoot 2. Looks like we are going to reset here. Bring this up just a hair. Cool. So now I can be in my chair. It feels like I'm almost standing. Okay, ball in the hands of Miles Bridges as he inbounds this one. Here's Musa Diabate at the 3-point line. Diabate hands this off backwards to Miller. Miller to Bridges. Bridges jab step. Goes to the right side. He's at the wing. He will hand this backwards. No look pass to Ball. Ball off balance 3-point shot. Air ball sails this over the rim. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Franz Wagner. Another missed shot for LaMelo. 0.7 here left to go. 0.7 here left to go. Spidey Mitchell. I hate that. I hate that so much. Here's a shot from the logo. Wow, he knocks down the logo 3. That was not on purpose. I mean, I don't think they intended for him to shoot a logo 3, but they had no other option. Long range shot for Miles Bridges will go. Here's Franz Wagner. He will shoot. He is fouled in the process. Clock will stop with 10 minutes and 11 seconds left to go. We're back to the free throw line. Back to the free throw line. Why the screener crashing before Melo gets to the rim? Zachary looks like he knows a thing or two about basketball. I love it, man. Looks like you're able to watch this game here at the same time, so thank you for watching this as a watch party. Here is Franz Wagner, who missed the initial shot but gets 2 shots at the free throw line. He makes the first of his 2 shots. For the record, it was Brandon Miller who committed the foul here. That is his second foul of the day. Miller has 2 fouls. Miles Bridges has 2 fouls. Con Knipple has 3. Moussa Diabate has a couple of fouls, and LaMelo has 3 fouls as well. Looks like this shot will fall here once again for Franz Wagner. The score is 73-42. Orlando up by 31. Here's a pass to LaMelo, a pump fake for LaMelo, a dribble, a sidestep. LaMelo shoots, LaMelo scores, so LaMelo knocks down a triple. It's 45-73. Down by 28 for what that's worth. Maybe the Hornets can make a rally. Who knows? Banchero inside. Wagner gets rejected here. Good block. Good defensive possession on this one by Moussa Diabate. Looks like they finally woke up on the defensive side of things, but they gave up 73 points. And we still have 9, almost 10 minutes left in the third. It's going to be an absolute beatdown unless the Hornets can start playing defense. Jalen Suggs to inbound. He does get this one in. Banchero's on the move. Banchero will shoot. He will not get the whistle. Looks like a whistle comes in late, so maybe he does get the whistle. Banchero missed the initial shot. He goes to the free throw line to shoot 2. Let's see who they're going to put this on. They're going to put this on Moussa Diabate. So Diabate picks up another foul. He's now got 3 on the day. Bit of a Euro. I like that Euro step from him. But, yeah, there's a foul right there, guys. So we're at the free throw line shooting 2. Banchero gets the first to go. It is 74-45. Yes, he did, said Joey the Great. Watch the replay, says Joey. Better to have Grant for Franz or even Kalkbrenner. Oh, yeah. Then you don't have to worry about reaching for the help. Folks, the second free throw was actually missed by Banchero. He made the first. He missed the second. The basketball is now with LaMelo. LaMelo Yellow shoots the triple again. It's off the front of the rim and no good, into the hands of Franz. Wagner tries to transition here, but he is outnumbered, so he slows things down, passes to the straightaway. Jalen Suggs now has it. He fakes the shot, and it looks like there's going to be a whistle. I believe this is going to be an offensive foul against the Orlando Magic here. And it's going to be Carter Jr. setting a screen that the official did not like. So an offensive foul, that'll be against Wendell Carter Jr. and against the Orlando Magic. It is Hornets basketball. Hornets with the ball. Here is LaMelo. LaMelo to the right, LaMelo to the left. Diabate at the straightaway. Diabate hands this off to Miller. Alley-oop, and there's going to be a foul right here. So, looks like 9:04 left to go. We go to the free throw line. John saying Mellow Yellow. That's it, man. That's his name now. Looks like Connor Sparks says, Kobe, keep gunning Mellow. It's over, says Mr. Green. Mellow looking yellow right now, bro. Mellow not having himself a very good day. The Great Magic. Joey the Great saying, go Magic. LaMelo with the basketball. He is at the Magic logo, covered by Jalen Suggs. He's now double-teamed, which means somebody is open, but he's going to take the shot anyways. He's going to get fouled on the shot attempt. He gets the shot to go, and now he goes to the free throw line. So, with that shot, LaMelo is now up to 7 points. He had just 2 points and 3 fouls in the first half of this game. He's now got 7 with a chance to make it 8 at the free throw line. Too little, too late? Most likely. Too little, too late for him to start heating up. Down right now by 27. This will make it 26. Just a chill 26, you know. Here's the next one. That and one opportunity is successful for LaMelo. The score is now 48-27. 74. Orlando up. Here's Paolo Banchero. Paolo Banchero. My goodness, with a statement jam right there. 76-48. The basketball goes out of bounds. LaMelo holding his right ear. Ooh, Banchero, I see you. That could have been an and one, too. Diabate got a piece of him on that. Banchero with a jam. Love it. All right, here's LaMelo. LaMelo goes to the right. LaMelo hits the deck, and it looks like the basketball is going to go out of bounds. The official points in this direction. It's magic ball yet again. Melo trying to plead his case with the official. Desmond Bain just saying, give me the ball. Give me the ball, ref. Let's play. Looks like the Hornets are going to take a minute. Timeout called by the Hornets, guys. 8 minutes and 34 seconds left to go. All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Joey saying, you think Banchero is not fed up? This is probably the only chance for them to go on a run. The time is now, Hornets, says Cash Kid. Robert Apache saying, can the Charlotte cheerleaders shoot free throws? Get them in, coach. Just let them play. They are cooked, says Lawrence. El Gato says, damn, PB. Crazy facts, Donovan released Mellow Yellow in 1967. Thanks, John. Cheers to that. I could probably do better than half of them right now. 7-game series? No way, Joey. Pistons will lose to the Magic in a 7-game series, bro? What a hot take. Joey. Come on, bro. I love the enthusiasm, but come on, bro. No way. Here comes the comeback of a lifetime. It's because people were doubting him. Bro, I lost both of my stat bets because of this blowout. Oh, that sucks, man. Sorry about that one. Mel. I'm buying them Cancun tickets right now, says REBX8QK. No way. Nope. No way, guys. I put 5 on it, says our friend Anthony Davis. 5 racks, though, bro. You put 5 racks on this game? I would spend $5,000 on, like, so many other things before I put $5,000 on a basketball game. But, hey, I'm not balling like our boy Anthony Davis here. You put 5 racks on this game, dude. I hope you hit, man. I hope you hit. They play legit, says Joey. Go under, says Preston. They will not come back. Not tonight, says Temple. NFL roster guru saying, is this your full-time job? NFL roster guru, it is my only job. Yes, sir. It is. And I'm happy, man. I'm happy. I get to be my own boss. Even though the NBA or the NFL schedule comes out, I get to schedule the games as I see fit. You know, I got a small team helping me out. Really, it's just me and Santino taking care of all of the graphics, all of the slides, all of those things. In case you are wondering and you're checked in right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the middle of a timeout. A coach's challenge came in here for the Orlando Magic. And it looks like, according to my cheat sheet on the right-hand side here, the coach's challenge, the call has been overturned, and the Hornets will retain their timeout, just so y'all know. But, yeah, this is my full-time job. And for those of y'all who don't know me, I was a bartender for a long time. I was a bartender from the ages of 21 until about 30 when the pandemic hit and all of that stuff, right? When the pandemic hit, I decided to go back to school. I got my degree in computer science. I was a network engineer here in San Antonio, and I did IT sales for a while. And I quickly realized that, like, dude, computers are not as fun as sports and interacting with you guys. And so I started building this on the side as, like, my side hustle. And during the football season, I started making more on YouTube than I was making at my job as a network engineer or in IT sales. And I said, man, why don't I just commit to this and do this full time? At the time, when I quit my job, my wife was 8 months pregnant. The first shot is good. Everyone thought I was crazy. We're at the free throw line right now. Charlotte makes the first of the two. It's pretty wild, man. It's pretty wild. Okay. Anyways, The second free throw is also good, guys. Second free throw is there. The score is 50-76. So let's start the clock. 8 minutes and 30 seconds here left to go on the dribble. Franz Wagner goes to the left-hand side. Here is Banchero with the basketball at the straightaway. Banchero looks to the left. Banchero pulls up to the wing. He lets this thing fly, and it's nothing but net. Yes, sir. Banchero knocks it down. The score is 79-50. It's a 29-point game. Here comes LaMelo. LaMelo to the left, fakes it to the right, but good defense right there by Anthony Black. Another screen. They're going to call this one an offensive foul against Brandon Miller. So now Miller is going to set an illegal screen. And that looked like a good screen to me, man. So I don't know what these officials are doing. Let's watch it one more time. It looks like he got set there, and it didn't look like his feet were moving. So here's maybe. He clipped legs on that one. All right, guys, so it wasn't a full body screen. It was kind of a partial screen, so they might call that even a tripping. Anyways, it's an offensive foul and a turnover. Here comes Orlando with the basketball. It's a blocked shot. Moussa Diabate gets the block. This thing goes out of bounds, but it stays. No, I think it's a turnover. I think it's going to go down as a turnover. Let's take a quick look one more time. Okay, it is a turnover. It is now Hornets basketball. Down by 29, LaMelo brings the ball up court. 7 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in the third quarter of this game. LaMelo looks to the left, looks to the right. LaMelo going to use a screen right here. LaMelo will drive. He will shoot while on the run. That shot had a high arc on it, but he couldn't get it to go. Looks like he might have been poked in the eye. He's covering his face right here. Doesn't matter. Orlando's in transition. Desmond Bane will shoot. He will miss that shot. Moussa gets the board. He gathers the pull down. Here's a full court pass from LaMelo and a shot quickly going up. Looks like a foul here. And it looks like we're going to get a trip to the free throw line. Miles Bridges to shoot two. So Bridges to shoot 2 shots. What the heck happened to the Hornets, chat? All right, guys. So for those of you who are new to the channel, man, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I know that there are some people out there who don't have any friends, and so they want to be rude in the chat. I was just sharing a little bit about me, your host here today. My name is Mario. In case you guys want to be friends, we're here. So welcome to this live stream. Guys, the score is 51-79. We're at the free throw line right now. Miles Bridges made the first out of 2. Makes the first of his 2 shots right now. 79-51 is the score. You know, it's interesting. It's crazy how many friends we actually have made on this channel. How many people came in here coming at me sideways to open things up, and now they're like regulars on this channel. So keep coming back, man. Just keep coming back. Charlotte Hornets still trailing right now, trailing by 27. Down by 27. Here's a shot for Banchero. It's no good. A whistle coming in, and you can just see the frustration on the faces right now of the Charlotte Hornets. Every time they think that it's a clean defensive possession, a whistle comes in. So a foul. Evan Reed, cheers to you, man. Welcome in. I agree with that, Big Strong Nader. Big Strong Nader, you're absolutely right. First free throw for Banchero is good, man. First free throw for Banchero is good. So the score is now 52-80. Hornets are making a comeback. I don't know about that, Alex. Not yet. Not yet. Banchero will miss the second of the 2 free throws. It looks like it goes out of bounds, though. Last touched by the Hornets. So it's still a 28-point game. It's still a 28-point game. And the ball is in the hands of Orlando. Orlando to inbound. Anthony Black on the sideline. He's going to be the man to inbound. We're seeing a couple other players checking in. Looks like Bridges is checking out and Grant Williams is checking in. There's the inbound pass to Banchero. Banchero inside to Bane. Bane backwards to Wagner. Back to Bane. Okay, Bane is covered by Knipple. Bane looks for the angle. He will drive, he will go up, and he will miss. But Batadze gets the offensive board. He will lose the basketball as he tries to clear this out. It's stolen by the Hornets. Knipple transition three. No, sir. But he gets his offensive board. He dribbles the ball. Looks like they're going to call this a blocking foul. And so it's a foul against the a foul against the Orlando Magic. Charlotte is in the bonus. So we go to the free throw line for 2 shots right now. 2 shots for Knipple here to make this a 26-point game. If they can get – here's the thing, guys. If they can get to within maybe 15 by the 4th quarter, there's a chance. I'm talking like – it reminds me of that line from Star Trek where he says it's like trying to hit a bullet with a smaller bullet while blindfolded and riding a horse. Those are the chances right now that the Charlotte Hornets have. The score is 54-80, down by 26 points. The Charlotte Hornets got 2 back. The basketball is now with Desmond Bane of the Orlando Magic. Bane going to use a screen here, kicks it to the corner. Here's a pump fake. Boncaro will drive. Boncaro, another pass to the corner, and De Silva shoots and scores. De Silva buries the 3. It's 83-54. 83-54, 29-point game, a pump fake for Williams. This one almost stolen, and a nice little double clutch right there for Brandon Miller, who's able to get a finger roll on the left side. 56-83, De Silva lines up the triple again. De Silva shoots. De Silva no good, but it's tipped into the hands of Anthony Black, and I think he gets the shot to go. He sure does. I think they even called a foul here, and I think Anthony Black is going to get an and-one opportunity. So it's 85-56. Staying a 30-point game. Not going to change much. Jeriel asking, is it worth betting $10 on the Magic? Not unless you're willing to lose $10. Not unless you're willing to lose $10. But on the, again, super outside chance that they do manage to come back, the score is 86-56 right now with about 6 minutes left in the third. Here's LaMelo. LaMelo goes right. LaMelo lining things up. He's dribbling the ball hard, and he's sticking with it. He goes to the left-hand side. LaMelo gets the shot to fall. It's 58-86, but he can't be the only one creating offense here. Banchero now has the basketball. Anthony Black was in trouble. Banchero tries to get past LaMelo. He's successful in that. To the corner for Anthony Black. No good. Fighting for the board right there, getting the rebound. And looks like Kalkbrenner gets the rebound. Kalkbrenner gets the board, looks to the right, bounces this over to LaMelo. LaMelo going to try to use a screen right here. Brandon Miller's on his right-hand side, and he's got help on the left with Knipple. He will make the move. LaMelo will shoot. LaMelo will score. He is also fouled on the play. So this makes it back to a 26-point game. A free throw here would make it a 25-point game. Looks like Michael Mack saying, my man with the Star Trek wisdom. Let's go. Live long and prosper, my friend. Appreciate that, Michael. Michael Mack. Salute. Why ain't Desmond Bane score? Desmond Bane in this game. Honestly, it doesn't matter at this point. Well, I say that, but it's a 25-point game. It does feel it's a 26-point game. This extra free throw, the and one, makes it a 25-point game. 5:04 left to go. We start the clock. Okay. Bringing the ball up court. We've got the Orlando Magic with possession right here. Paolo Banchero going to the right side of your screens, guys. Banchero will spin. Banchero will shoot. Banchero will miss. But Batadze is there to clean up the mess. And Batadze gets the putback. It's 88-61. Here is Melo. And he goes to the right. Melo's at the high post. He spins. Looks crafty. Batadze says, no, sir. A rejection right there. But it's an offensive rebound or a recovery after the blocked shot. So the basketball is with Brandon Miller. Miller now will drive. Miller is in trouble. He goes up. It's stripped away by Batadze. Here's a last-second shot. It's a shot clock violation with 4:20 left on the clock. You know what that means. By the way, there are multiple games happening on April 20th. One of them happening in the Mile High City as Denver plays, I think it's game 2. Yeah, game 2 is going to happen, or maybe it's game 3, but that's going to happen on 420 in Denver, Colorado. I'm sure the stadium is going to be nice and hazy for that one. The score is 88-61. Banchero will shoot from the high post. He will miss. There's going to be an over-the-back foul right now. It looks like it's going to be against De Silva. The clock will stop with 4:09. It's going to be a turnover, and it's going to be Charlotte basketball. Down by 27. Charlotte looking for an answer. Parv asking about Desmond Bane. Well, the score right now is 61-88. Desmond Bane is not on the court currently, in case you are curious or in case you are just checking in right now, folks. You can see these numbers right here. On-court players, you got Banchero, Kane, Black, Bitadze, and De Silva on the court right now for the Orlando Magic. We're at the free throw line as we are in the bonus. This shot is going to be made by Kalkbrenner. So the first bucket is there. It's 62-88. 62-88 is the score right now. Charlotte Hornets still looking for an answer. By the way, both teams are in the bonus for the rest of this quarter. Pace of this game could suffer because of it. The second game's tip-off was scheduled at 9 p.m. I don't believe we'll make it for tip-off on time for the second game, but second free throw is good. So the second free throw is also good. Kalkbrenner knocks them both down. The score is 63-88 right now. And the Orlando Magic hanging on to a 25-point lead. Here's Paolo Banchero at the straightaway for the Orlando Magic. Surveys the court right here, looks to De Silva, decides to go left instead, and posting up a man, a spin move. Franz Wagner will shoot and airball this into the hands of Kalkbrenner. It's going to be an empty possession for Orlando. Here comes Charlotte. There you go. The Hornets, I almost said the Bobcats, the Hornets, LaMelo, double-teamed. LaMelo getting a lot of attention here. LaMelo hands this off to Kalkbrenner. That's got to be a goaltend. They're calling this, no, they're calling this a blocked shot. And it looks like Kalkbrenner wanted the goaltend right here, but the official said that Bitadze blocked it and did not goaltend. So this one, man, I don't know. That was close. That might have been coming down, but the officials didn't blow the whistle. Doesn't matter because they're still down by a monstrous, a colossal scoreline. I can't find the right adjective for it. I can't. It's okay. Here's the inbound pass. This three-point shot flies. It's off the back of the rim. It's no good and into the hands of Paolo Banchero. Banchero brings the ball up court. Banchero is at the bottom post here. It's still the high post. He is going to clear this out to Franz. Franz at the three-point line, going to use a Wendell Carter screen. Franz falling backwards will shoot this shot. They're going to call a foul here, but they're saying they're waving this off and saying it's not a shooting foul. But we're in the bonus, so Franz Wagner is going to go to the free throw line regardless. So Wagner shooting 2 shots. I see y'all in the chat right now. Let's go Hornets. Hornets will never make the playoffs again, says Joey. Magic can't play without a foul, LOL, says R.E. Thank you, Country, for answering that question for us. Thank you, Robert Zamora, for answering the question for us. There's the free throw for Franz Wagner. Now, guys, if you don't like what you see, I promise you, I'm not going to get mad if you leave. If you guys, this isn't your cup of tea, this isn't your pace, this isn't your style of play call, I'm not offended. There are literally hundreds of other channels doing the exact same thing that we are doing. There's the second free throw. It's going to miss, but it's an offensive board for Orlando. Wendell Carter Jr. takes it to the rack. It's 91-63. Charlotte can't even get an offensive or even a defensive board right now. Here's Brandon Miller going to the left-hand side. Miller, little give and go back and forth with him and Williams. He's now against Wendell Carter Jr. finds LaMelo for 3. LaMelo from way downtown knocks this one down. It is 66-91, still a 25-point game. Both teams still in the bonus. The clock will stop with 2:46. Timeout will be called by Orlando here. So the Magic take a timeout. All right, and this takes us to another commercial break. So another commercial break here. It's kind of just where we're at. All right, folks. I'll blow this up just a hair while I'm seated here right now. It's a pathetic showing for the Hornets, says B. Wilkes. What's up, B. Wilkes? Okay, so timeout has been called. Let's ask a quick question, guys. Where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? Talk to me. Tell me. 5K go down the drain, says Anthony Davis. Still a chance you don't know basketball, says Samuel. If you say so. I'm calling a comeback, says Justin. I don't think so. The Warriors versus Suns is next, Lucky. I see you, LJ Charts. I'm terrible with flags. I got Big Strong Nader in Orlando. Robert in Phoenix. Rob Sosa in Mexico. Mr. Max in Wisconsin. What up, man? Let's see. Robert Zamora saying San Antonio, Texas. Go Spurs, go. I got Orange Viper in the Philippines. Omaha, Nebraska's in the chat. B. Wilkes in Philly. Jeriel in Philippines as well. DJ Jean in the city of Atlantis. I love it, man. I love it. Philippines in the chat. Extra innings in Beantown. Tigers coming to the bat in the 10th. Nice. Hickory, North Carolina. Orange County, California. I'm watching from South Korea, says ALS. What's up, ALS? Cell Block D says Fighting Code Names. Heard that one before. Manila, Philippines. What up, Francis? Patrick's in the chat in Florida. What up, Patrick? Is this Florida? No, this is Patrick. What's up, Ryan? Hello to Ryan. Hello to Lucky. We got User in Manila. We got W. Moratelli in Auckland, New Zealand. What's up, man? Orlando's in the chat. 26 plus for Orlando. Piggy Boo Boo on the couch. Mongolia. What's up, man? People all over the planet right now. Robin Cancun, 318 in Louisiana. Thank you, album of him. I appreciate that comment there. Jacksonville, Florida's in the chat. Glendale, Arizona is in the chat. Looks like Detroit has checked into the chat. Guys, so I think y'all understand what I'm trying to do here. This isn't me just calling the game. There's a difference between what I do and a regular radio broadcast or like your guys on the TV there. I actually get to see what y'all are saying in the chat. I actually get to read what y'all are saying on the chat. The good, the bad, the ugly. And for those of you who are new, I just want to say hello. I know we got Lene out in Greece. She's letting everyone know that she's hanging out in Greece. We got album of him in Galloway, Tennessee. The point of all of this is just to say hello and try to connect with y'all. I don't want to be the streamer who is one way or the other. Either I never talk to our audience and our community, or I'm too overly engaged in the audience and the community. And finding and striking a balance between storyline and community first and giving you guys an insight of who I am helps build this relationship. So when I look over here, and I know because I've asked this before that Robert is out in San Antonio, or that Victoria is out in Arkansas right now, or whoever might be where they're at. Like, there she is right there. It's just because I want to connect with you guys. So I apologize now if I didn't get a chance to read your comment. I'll give you guys another chance to interact with us at the end of this quarter. Orlando with the basketball. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to go as we come back from the timeout. There's a drive here from Franz Wagner. It is no good. They fight for the rebound here, and another whistle against Charlotte, who is crashing the boards trying to get that rebound. Wagner pushed down to the ground. Looks like it's going to be a foul against Kobe White, and we go to another commercial break. Excuse me. We go back to the free throw line. No commercial break. 2 minutes and 30 seconds here left to play in the third quarter. The score is 91-66. It's a 25-point game. The Charlotte Hornets down by a landslide right now. First free throw for Wagner is good. It gets worse. It's a 26-point game. Wagner makes the first of his 2 shots. Yes, Lucky from Roblox. Lucky from Roblox, I am doing the next game here as well. I'm doing the next game here as well. Both shots are good for Franz Wagner. 66-93 is the score. Let's start the clock one more time. LaMelo brings the ball up. LaMelo closely guarded right now by Jamal Cain. LaMelo goes to the right-hand side. He steps back, lines up the triple, and he knocks this one down. Okay, LaMelo, I see you. It is 69 giggity to 93. The score is 69-93. Desmond Bain with the basketball. LaMelo up to 21 points after knocking down that three-point shot, by the way. Here's Desmond at the three-point line. And a foul coming in. This one's going to be, again, against Kobe White. So White commits another foul back to the free throw line for Orlando. 24-point game here. Inching their way closer. Lucky says, I hate to say it, but I think Charlotte falls. Orange saying, nice. Giggity. Oh, right. I would like 80, says Lol Mo. 80 out of Charlotte today? Yeah, that'd be nice if they can get there. So Kobe White picks up another foul. Again, in the bonus, we're back at the stripe. 2:01 left to go in the third. Franz Wagner will knock down the first of the two free throws. 121 seconds remaining in this quarter. Both teams in the bonus. Looks like Kobe White is hitting the bench. It's a 25-point lead for the Orlando Magic. The Hornets need to figure out a way to play defense and stop them from scoring. The second free throw for Franz Wagner is going to miss, and it's rebounded by Con Knippel, so it's still a 25-point game. Directing traffic and moving people around right now, you got Miles Bridges, who gives it to LaMelo. A whistle comes in, and LaMelo draws a foul. He goes to the free throw for two shots. So 2 shots coming in now of wheatgrass. Just kidding. 2 shots coming in right now. Country Kiss is asking a very important question. Have you smashed that like button? Have you smashed that like button yet today, guys? Thank y'all for hanging out with me today. I know that this is a brutal game. That's a free throw. That goes up. Looks like, I'm with you, Hakai. At least you're not locked in. You can leave if you ever want to. I'm stuck watching this game, bro. I'm stuck. I chose to do this, so now I don't have a choice to leave. Here's the second free throw. Looks like LaMelo makes them both, so that's good. 23-point game, 71-94. 71-94. And in case anybody is wondering as far as the fouls go, 27 fouls for the Hornets, 23 fouls for Orlando. There's a missed shot for Orlando. You heard that right, guys. 27 fouls for the Hornets, 23 fouls for Orlando. This game has no pace and no rhythm. Here are 2 players laying down on the court fighting for possession. It is Desmond Bain and LaMelo Ball. 1:23 here left to go in the third. Looks like another foul will be called. LaMelo picks up foul number 4, and we go to the free throw line one more time. Desmond Bain going to go to the stripe to shoot 2 as LaMelo dives on top of him after losing the basketball. 72-94 is the score. 71-94. Don't know where that 72 came from. 71-94 is the score. The free throw is there for Desmond Bain. I must have added the extra free throw on accident. It is 71-95 after the second free throw. I turned it off. I just came to listen to you call it instead. Way more entertaining this way. Thank you. Anytime, Hakai. Thank you for the Superman. Superman. Thank you for the super chat, Hakai. Desmond Bain knocked down this. Looks like he'll knock down this free throw. And the score is 96-71. Hakai, thank you for the Superman. Really, I do appreciate it. We'll leave this up for just a second. Here is LaMelo. LaMelo to the right. And a little give and go right now. We got Brandon Miller looking to get the basketball, and it's going to be another steal and a big body collision right now. Bain slow to get up. It's going to be an alley-oop, and upstairs will go Jamal Cain. Cain will drop the hammer on the assist from Franz Wagner. 59 seconds here left to go, and it's now 98-71. A 27-point gap between these two teams with 1 minute left to go in the third. Here is Bain getting hit from behind by LaMelo. Showing the replay here. All right, folks. I think LaMelo's a knucklehead. But that's just me. So LaMelo goes to the right. Kicks it to the other side here. Here's a three-point shot that's off the back of the rim. No good from Miller. Another missed opportunity. A fast break. And another jam. Oh, man. Another dunk here for Franz Wagner. It is 100-71. We're back to a 29-point game. LaMelo from way downtown doesn't even – he just shoots that one from the Kia Center logo because he wanted to. So a three-point shot with literally 23 seconds left on the shot clock with a man in his face, just decided to rip it. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock down to 5. Desmond Bane will drive. He will put it up, and it looks like Moussa Diabate is able to create enough pressure to make him miss. Here's a pass to the three-point line. Con Knipple will then kick it to the corner. Here's a three-point shot this side. It's no good. It'll be rebounded under the rim. They're calling this a foul with 1.4 left to go. They're calling this a foul with 1.4 left to go, and it could be against Charlotte. I think it's going to be Orlando basketball. What in the world is Hornets defense? Yeah, just no defense at all. Miller scores, says Cash. Mario, the Spurs got the Thunder this year 4-1. Kind of had me worried unless somebody can knock you guys out. Calvin, I'm not even worried about it. The only matchup that I'm honestly worried about is for my San Antonio Spurs is once we get out of round one, chances are we're going to end up having to match up with the Nuggets. And the Nuggets have kind of whooped on us. We've lost 4 games. The San Antonio Spurs have lost 4 games since February 1. 3 of those 4 games we lost to the Nuggets. So that is my only concern. We're at the free throw line right now, folks. Moussa Diabate committed a loose ball foul, and it looks like right now Bitadze is shooting free throws. He knocked down the first. It's back to a 30-point game. The winner of this game will end up facing the Detroit Pistons. Second free throw coming in right now. Second free throw is good. Bitadze knocks them both down. It's 71-102. The inbound pass, the full court shot. This thing is no good, and that is the end of the third. So fourth quarter is upon us. This should be smooth sailing for the rest of this game. Anyways, let's take a look at the numbers right now. I want to take a look and see how we're doing on this live stream. Looks like we got about 1,500 people watching. Looks like we're still sitting at about 400 likes, guys. Hey, do me a favor then. If you guys are watching, just smash that like button. Let's try to push this up over 500 if we can. If y'all are still with me, thank you so much for giving me some of your time. I know that there's a lot of competition out there on YouTube, and I'm not the only YouTuber doing this. But I do my darndest here to try to get you guys some good content. 1 second while I adjust my camera. Make myself an appropriate size right now. Cool. Okay, so let's take a look at this then. Since we are here, we can take a look at this tournament right now. The winner of this game plays the Detroit Pistons. I don't think that anybody can beat the Pistons right now. Cavaliers and Raptors are going to be going head-to-head as well, folks. So Cavaliers and Raptors also going to be playing, by the way, the 4 teams on the insides. The 4 matchups on the insides are happening tomorrow. So if you're a hoop head, just know that these are the 4 games happening tomorrow. You got Cavs, Raptors, Knicks, Hawks, Lakers, Rockets, and Nuggets, Timberwolves. This is going to be the 4 games that happen tomorrow, and I will be covering all 4 games. Working hard for you guys. Then on Sunday, we're going to have 4 games again. It's going to be Pistons versus probably Orlando. We've got Celtics and 76ers. We'll have Thunder, and I'm low-key rooting for the Golden State Warriors. So I think Thunder Warriors would be a fun matchup there, but whatever, you know, with Curry available and with what we saw from Draymond Green in that last game, man, Draymond showed up big time. Anyways, we'll see if he can do it again. It's Tevin Booker on the other side. Not of Draymond Green, actually. I think it's going to be Dylan Brooks. It'll be Dylan Brooks matched up with Draymond tonight, so that'll be a fun matchup. And then, of course, my San Antonio Spurs versus the Raptors. Folks, in the middle of this commercial break, when we get back, we'll have, looks like, the start of the fourth quarter. So the start of the fourth quarter is right upon us, right around the corner here. Minimize this. Cool. All right, let's move this over. There we go. That's better. Reading some of these right now. Let's see. I just don't like how y'all just diss a team on one game. They improved a lot, dude, says Samuel. Oh, Samuel. Well, I'll say this. I'll say this about the Charlotte Hornets. And I think that's the team that you're talking about, saying that we're, trashing or whatever. Look, the Charlotte Hornets, they did improve. They played really hard to get to where they're at. But realistically speaking, it's just not the answer. Hold on, let me pull up some stats right now. Let me pull up this stat right here that I wanted to bring up. Charlotte. This is the NFL. That's probably why I can't find it. So, for a team that is most improved right now, or improved according to the chat, well, we'll bring this up in a second. I'll show y'all some stats. Let's get back to the game right now. Okay, the score is now 71-104 as we start this fourth quarter. Looks like this shot is going to miss. A couple of shots going to miss right now for the Charlotte Hornets. Charlotte Hornets struggling quite a bit. Go Giants. What's on, man? Welcome back. Looks like Marquise Harvey. Appreciate you. Liked and subscribed. Appreciate that very much. 11:22 left to go. A foul has come in. It's Jalen Suggs who commits the foul. The Orlando Magic are on a 10-0 run in the last 2 minutes. 10-0 run in the last 2 minutes right now. Someone's saying it's over for Charlotte. I agree that it is. But Charlotte, man, you can say that they're much improved. I'm not going to take that away from you. But the Charlotte Hornets, they rank 13th as far as points per game allowed. They are actually 8th in average score margin with a 4.8 score margin, but they rank 25th in points in the paint. They rank 25th when it comes to fast break points. They rank 23rd in assist to turnover ratio, and we've seen that here today. It's another missed shot for the Hornets here. The score is 71-104. Shooting statistic-wise, free throw attempts, field goal attempts, I mean, it's bad, man. Shooting percentage, they rank 25th in the NBA at shooting percentage, so do what you will with that information. And the list isn't great. Anyways, here's I'm going to step away from the statistics and go back to calling this game. 10 minutes and 43 seconds left to go. The basketball is another turnover here right now. Another bad possession for the Charlotte Hornets. The score is 74-104. I'm also going to shrink myself down so y'all can see the scoreboard a little better here. That should help. This is starting to feel one-sided, says Steve. So 10 minutes and 38 seconds left to go. The basketball is in the hands right now. Looks like Wendell Carter. Actually, they've got Batadze right there getting a foul. 10:34 on the clock. Batadze picks up another one. Off-season outlook, primary starters all under contract next season. 2 first-round picks in this year's draft. That's not half bad. Notable free agent for the Hornets is Kobe White, so that's one. So at least the Hornets have 2 first-round picks in this upcoming draft. That should help the Hornets big time. Here's Paolo Banchero with the basketball. Banchero to Anthony Black. Back to Banchero. Banchero to Black. Black in open space. He'll pop and shot. This one is off the rim and into the hands of Batadze. It's an offensive board for the Magic. Batadze will turn around. He's in the paint. Goes back to Anthony Black. Black tries again. He's off the back of the rim and no good. Straight into the hands of Sion James. James goes to the right. Another pass here and a drive working his way in. Bridges is going to be fouled. 10:07 left to go. The shot is no good. We go to the stripe for 2. Over 500 with no big name. LaMelo doesn't count. I agree. Over 500 with no big name, that is actually impressive. I will give you that. That is impressive because the Golden State Warriors couldn't even get over 500 for this regular season. So, fair. Fair. First free throw is good. By the way, Batadze is the one who picked up the foul. Bridges is at the stripe. He knocks down the first. The Magic deserve a Banchero injury for having him out right now. Hell yeah, says Calvin Kamara. Tap that like, says Courtney. Second free throw also good for Bridges. It is 73-104. I don't think the Hornets will crack 100 points today. Con Knipple on the bench right now. Here is Anthony Black to Banchero. Banchero going to hold here. He's going to survey the court. He's got some space. He's going to let this thing fly. Banchero shoots. It's no good. Anthony Black tries to get the putback. They're going to blow the whistle for an over-the-back foul here as Anthony Black is pushed. They're going to put this against Kalkbrenner, I believe. So another foul. This is foul number 30. So far in this game, we've had a total of 55 fouls, and we still have 10 minutes left to go. 55 whistles in this game. 30 for one side, 25 for the other, 30 for Charlotte, 25 for Orlando. This three-point shot flies for Bain. It's no good. Another whistle here over the back, and it's going to be a foul against Batadze again. So 9:39 left to go. It's a turnover. It's Charlotte basketball. That's crazy, bro. 30 fouls for Charlotte in this game. 30 and 25 the other way. And this is only crazy because of the fact that that is nowhere near what they actually average here. 30 and 25. 30 versus, like, what is happening today? These officials are just loving the whistle right now. Basketball in the hands of the Charlotte Hornets. Looks like they've moved tip-off to 10:17 p.m. Eastern time for the next game. This should give us enough time to get out of this game with 9 minutes left to play in the fourth, just assuming that the officials don't just keep blowing on their whistles. Here's Banchero. Going to pull up to the elbow here. Banchero will drive. Banchero will be stuffed under the rim, but guess what? A whistle comes in. So that stops the clock with 9:02. There's like no way we're getting to the next game on time. 55 fouls is a slugfest, says DJ Gene. That's what I'm saying, man. Anything over 40 is ridiculous. Anything over 40 is ridiculous. 55? Call it 56 with this one. 56 fouls on the day. Banchero shoots. Banchero scores. It's 105-73. 105-73. Thank you guys for checking in today. Just took a quick look at the analytics right there, taking a look at the numbers, in case you're curious. That's always fun. John saying Jalen Duren will show every big in the league what is up, dominate this game. Here's the second free throw for Banchero. It's good. 106-73 is the score. Basketball in the hands right now of Kobe White. White brings it up. White passes the Orlando Magic logo. He's covered right now by Anthony Black. Goes to the right-hand side. It's actually, yeah, that's Anthony Black playing defense there. Kobe White bounces this to the corner. Sion James lets the three fly. It's no good in the hands of Banchero. 8:42 left to go. Transition basketball. They're going to call a foul. I think they might be calling a charge right now against Desmond Bain. The bucket will not count. It's 106-73. It's actually a Tristan De Silva offensive foul. I think that's foul number 4 for De Silva. It is. So De Silva hip-checking Kobe White right there in transition. Here are Charlotte and the Hornets bringing it up. Kobe White to the left-hand side. White covered by Anthony Black. Bounce pass to the left. It's Kalkbrenner. Kalkbrenner at the straightaway. He looks right. He goes to Sion James. James with it. Pushed right back out by De Silva's defense. De Silva covering and tries to alley-oop it to Kalkbrenner. Bad choice right now. It's transition basketball for Orlando. De Silva going to hang on to it. Banchero almost driving in. It looks like he gets stripped. Kalkbrenner with the basketball. He pirouettes away from the challenge, and so the ball is now with James. James bounce pass hard to the corner, and we do have some deeper players out here right now. There's a three-point shot that flies for James. Looks like there's a foul against Orlando. It's going to be against Carter Jr. So we stay here on this side of the court. Looks like the Hornets will retain possession, down by 33 with 7:57 here left to go. Yeah. Looks like the Hornets are going fishing, says D. Large. I agree, man. Please put Melo in, says Von Teese. There's the inbound pass. Here's the move. Here's the Euro. Here's the shot. There it is. It's going to fall for Kobe White. So Kobe White gets 2 more. 75-106. An 11-point game, guys. An 11-point game. And here is Anthony Black, who lines up the triple. He lets that fly. It's no good. It'll be rebounded this time by the Charlotte Hornets. So the Hornets get the board. Go. Cool. Hornets get the rebound. Here's a three-point shot for Sion James. He does knock this one down. It's a 28-point game with about 7:15 here left to go. The ball has been inbounded. The clock is hot. Okay, guys, if you have your laptops open or if you're on a PC and you guys want to check out the next live stream, I've already dropped the link in the chat right there. Here's a pass backwards. As a matter of fact, I should put this in the link in the video description too. 2 missed shots. Third shot opportunity is good for Wendell Carter Jr. It's 108-78, a 30-point game, guys. 30-point game. So Sion James with the basketball, 6 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. Here's a bounce pass to the left, a pump fake, a drive, and a steal again. No, they're calling this a reach-in foul. 6:37 left to go. So a reach-in foul right now. Looks like Solon is in right now. So Solon is in. I think they've given up, man. 6:37 left to go. I'm in that one, just waiting, says Darian Rankins. Rock and roll, dude. Here we go. I'm going to drop it one more time, and let's actually go ahead and put it in on the next one as well. Make sure I put it on this live stream. Stream settings, edit. Where's my edit? Edit. Next game dash. GSW versus Phoenix. Cool. Cool. So if you guys want to watch the next game, it's there too. All right, y'all. Last chance. I'm going to bring this up right now because I don't know if we'll have the same number of people when there's 2 minutes left in this game. We need 43 more subscribers to stay on track today. I genuinely believe that we can break 118,000 subscribers, but I need some help from you guys. I know it's not normally common for the YouTuber to be asking you guys for help, but this is it, man. This will be the last time I bring it up during regulation. I know we're not going to have 1,500 people in here at the end of this game because this is a one-sided game, but if you like the content, smash that subscribe button. If you're already subscribed, you know I'm not talking to you. But those of you guys watching, 85% or about 80% of the viewership on this channel is not subscribed. Smash the button. You know what to do. That's the last time I'll say it for the rest of this regulation game. But I think we can get there. I genuinely do. I just need your help. Okay. Let me go ahead and actually start changing some of these graphics here so we can get a pretty smooth transition. We can change this one to away team. The next game is going to be Warriors on the road. So I can actually start doing that. That's the Warriors' last 5 games. We can actually plug in the Suns' last 5 games. We'll talk about that. We can actually change the starting lineups here. Starters, Warriors. Actually, this will be Phoenix starters, Suns starters. So we'll get the Suns starters up for the next game. We're just getting transition now for this next game. Here's the Suns bench as well. Cool. So that's the Warriors' last 5 games. Let's do the Warriors starters and the Warriors bench. And we will leave. Okay, we should be good there. We will leave this for now until this game is over, and we'll transition that later. All right, guys, next game coming up is this game above my head. Let me show y'all one more time. Next game coming up is Golden State Warriors and the Phoenix Suns, and we are going to be running that game, man, for sure. So super excited for that game here as well. That game will be coming up in about 6 minutes and 30 seconds of regulation time. Both of these games are on Prime, so if you have access to Prime Video, you can watch the game live with us in real time. Neither team should exist. NBA is saturated already. You know what, man? I'd like to see the NBA add 2 more teams. I would like to see the NBA add 2 more teams and do it like the NFL with playing it by divisions and have 8 different divisions with 4 teams apiece. I think that would be better than the 6 divisions with 5 teams apiece right now. Hey, Mr. Balboa, what's going on? I got the Nepti in the chat. Samuel checking in with us. Appreciate you, Sammy. Appreciate that a lot. Already here, says iBurn. Charlotte sucks. Big time fact, at least right now, for sure. As a Detroit Pistons fan, will you post the Pistons game on Sunday? Yes, I will. I will. As a matter of fact, The only reason it's not up right now is because we're waiting to see who's going to win this one, but it looks like Orlando is in good control to do that. James with the basketball. He goes to the right. They've unloaded the entire bench right here, guys. Here's James for three. James no good. It's rebounded by Desmond Bane. Orlando will keep their starters out, or at least a good chunk of them. The Charlotte Hornets have thrown in the white towel. Here's Boncaro with 6:15 left to go. To the corner for Wendell Carter Jr. Carter Jr. steps up to the free throw line and goes to Desmond Bane, who will run and gun and lay this one in. It's 110-78. Transitioning right now, driving their way towards the rim. Josh Green doesn't like the look. He'll pass this over. Salon for three. No good. It's going to be an offensive board, so an offensive rebound by Xavier Tillman. Here's a wide-open three-point shot. This three-point shot is going to be off the mark by Josh Green. So Josh Green can't get the shot to go either. It's now Orlando Magic basketball, and a magical whistle comes in, stopping the clock. Let's find out what this one is. Is this a foul or is this a timeout? So another whistle coming in right here. It's a timeout by Orlando. They just wanted to stop the clock. The next game is supposed to start in 7 minutes. That's definitely not happening. Who is Josh Green? It's a great question. The Athena cabin asking. Well, that's the man who just took that shot and missed. They have literally rolled out the B string. They've rolled out the C string. They've rolled out the C string here. It's funny because I literally just got rid of this right now. Well, let's go back. Charlotte bench. What do I have? Is it under Hornets bench? Heat bench, Hornet bench. Yeah, so we're like, at this point, they've gone all the way down. You know what? We've gone onto the bench players right now, but we're seeing Tillman and Salon out there right here. So we're in the deep bench at this point. The Charlotte Hornets realize that their season is over. They're not going to risk LaMelo, and they're not going to risk their guys. They're not going to risk Knipple at this point, knowing that their season is basically over. The season is basically done. Don't get down to the – okay, interesting. Josh Green is better than any of you guys, says Alpha Pack and Gaming. Probably true. Probably true. Let's see. You doing Doldrums State game? I'm doing the Warriors. The Golden State game, yes, sir. James Nguyen, what's going on, man? I see you out there. This game is so annoying. Yeah, it is. And you know what makes it worse? And I'm going to say this 100% frankly. It's on Amazon. And there is no competition. And Amazon can do whatever they want. If they want to push this game back with the NBA, the next game like they did, they pushed it back 17 minutes already. They can push it back as much as they want. They have exclusive streaming rights. And they will start the next game on time. As a matter of fact, I might just end this game at 9:17 and change the channel to the next one because you got me tripping right now. The next game is supposed to start in 5 minutes. There's 6 minutes left to go in this one. And I'm out of hot tea. How is everyone's bracket, says Athena. Good question. Yeah, I agree, Luis. I agree. Magic got the refs. There was a lot of that right now. But you know what? The refs have been just blowing the whistles both times, man. Y'all are saying, here's the fact right here. I don't think these officials are favoring the Orlando Magic because both sides have picked up about 30 fouls. 32 fouls for the Charlotte Hornets and 29 fouls for the Orlando Magic. So we are already looking at 59 fouls right now. Put this game out of its misery, says James. Yeah, I'm ready for that too. Ready for this game to be out of its misery too, man. Trust me. I am. Ready. It's okay, though. Game's not over yet. It will be soon. He's selling my parlay, says Darnello. So they're talking about how the next game should be starting here any minute. This was a very long commercial break. Looks like Pat Connaughton is checking in for Josh Green. That's how bad it's gotten. We're third string bench right now. 78-110. Both teams have unloaded the bench right now. This is Pat Connaughton. Goes to the left-hand side. I don't even have this number. Oops, I'm on the wrong side right now. Here's Jet Howard, who shoots a three or passes this to the right-hand side. Howard with the basketball. It's Orlando with the ball, by the way. Jet Howard drives to the rim. He will shoot. It's no good. It's rebounded this time by the Hornets, moving the ball around. Connaughton inside. He'll shoot. He'll score. So it's 80-110, 30-point game, 5:08 here left to go. Here's a run and a shot under the rim. This one goes. Looks like that one is going to be Noah Penda. So Penda gets a shot to fall. 112-80. Penda makes the shot go. Here's Trey Mann. Mann is in the paint. Goes to the three-point line. A pump fake at the three. The Euro, the shot, no whistle, yes whistle. And it looks like there's a foul right here. Salon goes to the free throw line for 2 shots. Why bench all the Hornet starters? Why keep them out there? Core, I'm just gonna ask you a simple question here. If your team is up by 30 points with 5 minutes left to go in a basketball game, and someone like Damian Lillard or Tyrese Halliburton or Jason Tatum pops and tears their Achilles because you wanted to leave them out there, then who's really the fool? Anyways, that's the reason why they're not on the court. They're up by 30. They don't need to be playing right now. This is load management, and it's a smart move by Orlando. Orlando up 112-118. Basketball in the hands of the Magic. Here's a move right here by Anthony Black, who will drive this one to the rim. He will score. It is 114-81. Here come the Hornets now with 4:20 on the clock. Everybody knows what that means, and everybody could possibly use it. Last-minute push, says Victoria. Smash that like button and subscribe. The three-point shot flies, and that one's going to be good. Looks like Salon hits it. It's back to a 30-point game. To the right-hand side, Anthony Black with the basketball. Looks backwards. He'll pass this. Jet Howard lines it up. He shoots. He will miss. It's a defensive rebound. Looks like Pat Connaughton has it here. Connaughton looks to the left. He'll find Salon. Salon will spin. He will drive. Kicks it to the corner. Pump fakes at the three-point line from Xavier Tillman. Tillman's now in the paint, and he will shoot and score, so Xavier Tillman gets the shot to go. 86-114, 28-point game with 3:35 left to go. Comeback by Hornets? Probably not. Probably not. Fire Squad saying about to roll up some runs. To the right-hand side goes Anthony Black. Black goes to Jet Howard. Howard is going to be dispossessed. Here's a lead pass and a fast break opportunity there. Looks like Liam McNeely gets a shot now for Charlotte. So Liam McNeely gets a shot for Charlotte. The score is 114-88. And this needs to be scrolled up. There we go. On-court players. Get you guys your on-court players one more time. Ball in the hands of number 21. This shot from Wagner. This is Mortiz Wagner who won't get it to go. Should I say Wagner? Wagner? I don't know. Left-hand side. Cutting to the other side is Pat Connaughton. Connaughton under the rim. Good swing passing here. A shot from downtown rattles the rim. It's no good. It's rebounded instead by J.C. Richardson. Full court pass to Noah Penda. Penda gets the jam, and Orlando continues to head in the right direction. 116-88. Here is a foul for whatever reason. Did you really foul for absolutely no reason? What was that about? What is this about? I expected Charlotte for this game, but I was wrong. Me too, Luis. Me too. No body, double boy. How much will the total score be? Anybody? Well, right now the total score looks like 116 plus 88. Oh, man, I don't want to do the math on that. 116 plus 80 would put it at, we're over 200 right now. We're over 200. Someone help me with this elementary school math that I can't process in my head. We're at the free throw line right now. 204. Thank you, Steve. What would I do without you, bro? Seriously, Steve, thank you. Second free throw. Also good. 90-116. Steve beat you to it. Sorry, guys. Steve won. Here's the ball to the right-hand side. Here's the move. It's J.C. Richardson who clears this one out. A three-point shot flies, and this one is going to be drilled right here. Big three-point shot for the Orlando Magic right now. So Orlando continues to ball. Jed Howard knocks down a triple. Here are the Hornets. Hornets try a three-point shot of their own. It's off the rim. This one from Pat Connaughton, no good. Rebound by the Orlando Magic. So Orlando gets the board. Jed Howard to the right. Mortiz Wagner. Wagner backwards one more time. It's J.C. Richardson inside to Wagner. Wagner will clear it. One more and a sidestep. Shot clock down to 8. Good ball movement on this possession by the Orlando Magic. Finally a bad pass here. It goes out of bounds. 90 seconds left to go. Last touched by the Hornets, so it stays Orlando basketball. Shot clock down to 3.9. Shot clock down to 3:09. And there's the inbound pass. Wagner in the paint. Wagner fades away and shoots this one. It is no good. It's off the back of the rim and rebounded by the Hornets. A Euro step, a shot in the paint. Gonna miss this paint shot. Salon can't get a shot to go either. 1:14 left to go. This is brutal, man. This is just brutal to call. Nice ball movement. Three-point shot flies wide open. Gonna miss this one. J.C. Richardson can't get it to go. James saying, next game, sir. I know, man. We got to count this down. We've got Orlando Magic fans and Charlotte fans who've got money on this game, so I can't dip on this right now. Here's a move to the left. Here's a drive. Plus, we got 1,000 people watching. This shot is no good. Believe it or not, we still have 1,000 people watching. Here's the shot. This one will go 39.4. And so it is 121 to 90. 121 to 90. 39 seconds here left to go. To the left-hand side. Final possession likely for the Hornets. Here's hoping that there's no whistle. This three-point shot is terrible. It's going to be no good, and it looks like Orlando will hold for the that's it. They're going to count this down, guys, and I think that is it. Oh, you're kidding me, ref. You blew the damn whistle? How dare you, bro? Just inbound the ball. I cannot believe the official blew the whistle. They already updated their stats. It's going to be Orlando versus Detroit, Cleveland versus Toronto, New York Knicks versus Atlanta, Boston versus Philly. They're showing their bracket right now. Same way that we showed ours. There's the inbound pass, and this will be the end of the game, guys. Well. Congratulations to the Orlando Magic fans. Congratulations, Orlando. You guys will win this game 121 to 90. 121 to 90. And that's how this game will end, man. Congratulations. We got to get set up for our next basketball game. It'll be a quick transition, guys. So, in case y'all want to check out the next live stream, I've dropped it in the chat. I won't have time to stick around and hang out, but I love you guys. I will see y'all in the next one. I'm spamming my own chat bar. Click on that. Love you guys. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.